Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today, we are playing the second ever episode of the Fall of Misra. It's going to be fun. Would the players each like to tell us about their characters?
Alright. I'm Frank Swiftwing, a Owlin with the Dampier template fighter monk.
Yep.
And is currently concerned that the world might be coming to an end. But then that might be paranoia.
Might be. But you're also a member of you're also a member of the local wargaming team, right?
Yeah. I'm basically the scout of the Death Hawks.
Yes. Okie dokie. And who wants to go next?
I am playing Bandit, little raccoon friend, who is just trying to vibe and live, I guess.
Just trying to vibe.
Hell yeah.
Isn't, I mean, you know.
That raccoon do be vibing.
Hell yeah. Next person, go.
You can go?
I guess I'll go next. Do you want to go?
No, you go. I'll be after you. You go first.
Okay. Thank you. I am a Tommy Tauntaun, but my friends call me Tommy. I am an artificer. I like to build things.
Mm-hmm.
And they could be pretty much whatever the hell people want me to build for them, because I am a machine and I do what people ask.
Yes. I'm one of the automated servants of Misra. Yeah.
Plus, I'm an artificer, so I like building things.
Indeed.
Oh.
So.
And I play Ever Firemoth, who is a cleric of the light domain. He worships the light along with her fellow moths.
Yes. You love lamp.
Mm-hmm. You so do. Love it.
Believe that leaves Brum. Oh,
Hello,
yeah, go on.
I'm Brom Nordenson. I'm a half-elf warlock rogue who is a squad leader in the same team that Frank is on.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of both, really.
And we'll have a new player joining us this game. What do you want to tell us about your character, Caleb?
Whereas I don't know whether he's with the group yet or not.
He's not. He's not.
So I will leave it, if that's okay, and postpone it until the group bump into him. But he, just for the rest of the party, he is a Drake Warden Ranger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, dragon shit.
Yeah,
Drake
not
Warden.
that.
Out of context. Dragon shit. Anyway. Yummy.
I really do know how to put my foot in it.
In the dragon shit.
I mean, yeah, that's a good one.
I'm really not helping myself, am I?
I think Great Warden might have to be the new official name for him.
Instead of Drake Warden. He's a dragon.
Grapes do need wardens.
Ranger.
They need to be protected from bugs and people who eat them before they become wine.
Indeed.
Oh. So true.
I bet they have a
true.
great wine
You are
about it. I bet the grapes have a great wine about getting
Warden.
caught early.
Let me guess, you heard it through the grapevine.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So cut this out before this hour.
I'm
Amen.
sorry.
That's real. That's really low hanging fruit. Anyway.
Just a bushel of fun, aren't we?
Yes, they are.
We are.
So, those of you who are listening are more than welcome. In fact, you're encouraged to comment on what's happening in the game and leave your suggestions to what you think the party should do to deal with their with what's going on in the world around them.
Wild Riders.
But first, what happened last time we played?
Wild Riders.
Well, we had a day in the life of. I'm trying to remember the city's name.
Misra.
No, Misra is the entire.
No, it's yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Misra is kind of the loose nation that all of these city-states fall under. You're in Carthenia.
That's it.
There's also Samael, Caxton, Sturmendrang, Naturia, and Ophidia, and they're all part of Misra. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we were having a normal. People were basically having a normal day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we get to see what bit of what it's like to have pretty much godlike power and freedom to do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
Yeah.
Yes. Whatever antics people got on went with a permanent wish spell on hand.
Indeed. Which can always be, undone by somebody else's.
Exactly.
So
Which out of anything, everything went fine until basically what seemed like warnings of doom.
Yeah, what was the first one? Do you remember? The first warning that you received.
Basically, our divinator was losing his shit.
The diviner on the
after
squad.
looking into the future and seeing basically hell on earth.
Something like that. Yeah.
The second one was dead birds.
Yeah. It's always a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dead animals randomly dropping from the sky.
The third one was a very distressed moth.
Yeah.
Being a light cleric, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had premonitions of doom. She'd been sent a message, and we had to do a kind of exorcism on her to check she wasn't under the spell of the Lady of Shadows.
Yes. And you pretty much convinced her that she was corrupted by the Lady of Shadows somehow. Poor woman.
Yep.
I think.
You think what?
Gaslighting successful.
Indeed.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of gaslighting. You all like it, really.
It tends to make the place a lot warmer. Yeah.
There's no such thing as gaslighting. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
It's all in your head.
And then the last sign we had, or not the last sign we had, separately was the snow globe of Carthenia getting rumbled off and breaking.
Yep.
Yeah.
And shaking off the shelf like it's responding to some earthquake that you couldn't feel, and shattering on the ground. Yes.
At the very end of the session, an earthquake, and that's where we left it off.
Well, before that, the dragon ran away.
What about the dragons leaving?
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about that terrifyingly ominous omen that all the dragons decided to fuck off.
He's sure it's fine.
I mean, to be fair, only a handful of us actually knew who the dragons were actually. Dragons.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe the dragons are flying south for winter. Maybe it's just chilly and they're leaving for completely innocent reasons.
Yeah, that's possibly it.
I mean, one of them. What was Silver? So I don't think he would leave for the winter.
Nope. Go on.
The journal entry says otherwise.
Did it?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, they did leave a disturbing note.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't believe he said I'm
surprised,
going on holiday for the winter though. I don't think that's what it said.
No.
It said it's connected to the.
I'm going to go visit me mom. Don't worry about anything. There's totally not a catastrophe coming related to the crystals.
Yes, it has nothing to do.
Yeah,
with the Lycocyte that you all use.
My mom just broke her hip, and I need to go take care of her for like 2 months.
A few millennia.
Forever.
It'll be fine.
Forever. Yeah. Dragons live a while. Might be gone a long time. Don't wait up.
Recap done.
Just gonna get milk and cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Back into lifetimes.
Anyway.
Recap done. Game time. Go.
So yes, we left off with you all feeling this rumble, hearing and feeling this ominous rumble coming from the north. What do you do?
What was that?
I have no clue, but am I just being nervous by seeing all the signs here?
That was definitely ominous. What's happening, you guys?
You fly. Why don't you just go up there and see if anything's actually happening?
Yeah, that's probably be a good idea.
I mean, you're a scout. You should be scouting.
Yeah. Of course, Frank will go ahead and do that. Leave the building and, fly up and see if he can't see anything.
Okay. Are you going to be looking in any particular direction?
Was there any particular direction that the rumbling came from?
Anybody remember what I just said?
The north.
North.
Yeah.
North.
Then I look north.
It came from a character.
Ha!
Yes, North has suddenly appeared talking about Windmill of Pain.
And potatoes. No.
Potatoes of Pain!
For those who are confused, North is a dungeon master in a different server called Chaotic Cantrips. Check him out. But anyway, so as you fly up and you look to the north, you see that several of the city-states have sent up flying creatures and flying machines to also see what the fuck is going on. Except, of course, for Samael and Cakeston, which are already elevated cities. Cakeston is still standing on its single massive pillar that holds the city up. Samael is floating free with no supporting structure at all. It's a flying city. Samael is actually the northernmost city, and they seem to be drifting slowly southward toward the river and Carfunia, like they're trying to get away from the rumbling.
Yeah, Frank's thought is that cannot be good.
On the distant horizon, you can see the massive mountain, literally, simply known as the Great Mountain because it is the highest peak in the world that anybody is aware of. Has several landslides and avalanches coming down from the top of it. The rumbling continues.
Yeah, I return to the rest, and it's like our floating city is currently heading this way, and it appears our mountain is. And it appears that our mountain is starting to shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that mountain.
That's certainly not good.
Yeah. Do you think it might be worth calling off the match, or do you think... Do you think we're too late for that?
I think that I will pray to.
Okay.
Pray to who? Pray to bring back the light?
The Lord of Lamps.
Why did we suddenly lose audio there?
Oh, sorry. Pray to the Lord of Light.
Yay.
Sorry, that was my mistake. I accidentally clicked on mute.
Shian, are you here to play the Lord of Light? You take one of my sacred balls of light. Oh dear, oh dear.
Pray to the light, cleansing flame.
Yes, we adopted this one.
She's trying to get everyone to kneel and pray. I can teach you a great hymn.
Bandit would just look at you. Just like judgingly.
No.
He's got her eyes closed. He's praying.
And
I'm probably doing the exact same.
You're
yeah,
also
Frank's
praying?
just standing there, just kind of confused.
Okay. So, yeah.
There's a better spot in the building to be doing this, guys.
What are you going to suggest?
I mean, I helped design this place, and I know it has a basement. Should be more structurally sound if an avalanche is actually coming.
Shall I stop? Shall I
I
start?
don't know, being in a basement is a good idea when an avalanche happens.
You can no longer hear the rumble has like pitched down, so now it's below your hearing, but you can still feel it through the ground.
It's the ground shaking. Whoever's doing it, stop. I don't like it.
Yeah, I think it might be a better idea to go anywhere but down.
So what? Try and find higher ground. Try and find higher ground.
Go up.
I mean, yeah.
Good. Oh, sorry.
Tommy's going to point distance like we always go there, pointing to like what is essentially the guild commons. That's pretty high up.
Then we should probably start getting to work on evacuating people.
Yep.
Evacuating people, you mean?
Yeah.
So you're going to go out into the city and try to gather people together?
Winnie's just getting her stitches checked.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think of that idea, Braun? Think.
First, spread the word to the people here. They're
Sending.
in the immediate radius, and it'll be easier to get them moving.
On it. And of course, Frank goes to do that.
Who are you messaging? Sending might be more effective. I know you don't technically have that spell, but since you can do anything with magic.
I mean, technically, I can do the sending. I'm gonna send out messages to someone in the other branch of the guild, someone more suited for like the defensive, and tell them about the idea of evacuating people and getting them to the guild tower anywhere higher up than ground level. We'll say this guy's name is like Bobby or something.
Okay. You'll get a message back saying that several people have already begun constructing stone walls and force walls around the city to protect it from whatever's coming.
Yeah, Bandit would do the same thing, sending a message to, sending his an awakener, I guess, would be the best term.
Smith, isn't that lemon?
Just like a similar message.
Okay.
Oh,
The message you get back, it's fine. It's fine. We got this.
Okay.
yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah.
He'd return back.
Is anybody poking their head outside to see what's going on? Or are you all?
I already am, because
Everyone-
remember, I'm going.
yeah.
I'm going off to, to inform people and get them moving.
So you're physically
Yeah, actually, once I
flying
send that
around.
message, I would go out.
You're physically flying
no, no.
around, telling everybody to go to the guild tower.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not everyone has access to magic.
Like who?
Yep, we still do at the moment, don't we? I mean, nothing's really happened. It's just signs of.
Everyone has access to magic.
Yeah, exactly. So Eva will be communing with the other moths
Mm-hmm.
with like messages and like trying to get them all to pray, and they're probably all trying to get each other to all pray wherever
Mhm.
they are.
Yep.
Anyone who's near them safe.
Several people in the city are
You were talking to
projecting a dome over the city itself.
I heard him asking.
The effect, the general effect is like a rainbow of color over the city. As well as the people who are building walls of ice, fire, stone, force, glass, metal, anything around the boundaries of the city.
Then I'll probably through my Leica site, I would probably do a message to Lunix. Where are you? And are you with Chloe? You need to get up to higher ground now.
You get a message back. We've already locked ourselves in the safe room that you built.
Kind of got our like stay in strawberry yesterday, though.
Hopefully, it's enough.
Boom. The top of the mountain explodes into the sky, soaring through the air
Find somebody later today to pay off my loan. That I
as
have
a
to do.
column of smoke and fire pours out of the mountain.
Yeah. Frank is quickly dashing back to the stadium, quickly trying to get into any kind of cover. He's like, shit, not like this, not like this.
The ash quickly darkens the sky as burning rock falls down everywhere, most of which, of course, glances off the shield that's being protecting the city. Some of the stones get transmuted into other things that are far safer, as they saw, but some of the stone seems to be immune to the magic, and in fact seems to be absorbing it. And those of you who are particularly observant may notice that some of these falling rocks like a sight.
Will I need to roll something like Dex to see if I get basically plowed by one of these rocks?
How high up are you at the moment?
I'll probably be about 35 feet in the air.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a dex save. Make sure you avoid being pelted with rocks.
Alright, so we noticed that some of these rocks aren't, like, getting blocked by the barrier.
Yeah, some of them are passing right through it and seem to be actually absorbing the magic of the barrier itself as they come through.
And I assume we're still, like, at the field with a bunch of, like, guys, right?
Yeah, because you stayed. Yeah,
house.
you stayed at the. They stayed at your home, didn't they? Sorry, at Brom's home.
Yes.
Yeah, but Brahm's men, since they haven't left yet, right?
No, not yet, probably.
Alright, I'm going to ask you to ask your men to give me a hand with something.
I just ordered them to.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm getting you to do it.
If they get... Ask them for whatever you need. If they give you any trouble, tell them it's my word.
Alright. So I'm just going to start pointing out a bunch of random guys, like you. Brahm said help me with this, so get your asses over here.
A nearby building explodes.
I'm assuming a 17 manages to barely miss me.
Yeah, you managed to avoid it. What is... So what is Tommy having the...
I'm going to,
William is
once I get enough of them together, I'm going to have them in unison use creation to create a cannon.
A cannon?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to attempt to shoot the rock out of the sky. Anything that comes too close.
Okay. Okay, you shatter as you can take careful aim and fire at the incoming rocks. Some of them get blown off course, some of them get shattered. Yeah. Interesting.
Alright, seeing as that was actually effective, I am now going to send a message back to the guild and tell them how to deal with some of these rocks that are getting past the barrier.
Shoot them.
Yep. Shoot
Okay.
them. Shoot them down.
Okay. Within moments, there are several cannons firing throughout the city, trying to shoot down these rocks. Other people are trying to divert the rock falls magically, with mixed results. But the sky darkens, blotting out the sun, as ash clouds cover everything.
Lady of Shadows is here. Very harder, everybody.
Yeah, Frank just says some stuff. It's like, oh, the demons was right.
The diviner was right.
Everyone
Yes.
get in. I don't imagine you want any of that happening, even reaching you. I suggest we get into the building, undercover at least.
Yeah, I would
Alright,
be
can I try one more thing?
Yes, certainly.
Because I don't know how well this is going to go, but if I have, bullshit magic, I am going to attempt to send, but I'm going to mix it with thaumaturgy so I can send to multiple people at once.
Okay.
And basically, I am going to send out a
basically
message.
a mass sending. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm going to send out a message. If you are not capable of handling yourself, please find cover at a higher elevation. And for those who are more combat-oriented, take aim at the rocks and attempt to mitigate as much damage to the city as possible.
Okay. By now it's pretty fucking loud from the eruption from the mountain, but even over that, you hear a loud crack and a smash much closer to you than the mountain, and you quickly, several sendings from several people come to each of you, all saying that Samael has been knocked out of the sky.
Oh.
Yeah. Is Frank finally with the others?
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah.
It's like I don't know what's going on out there, but it's hell out there.
No. This is actually worse than hell.
Another crash far to the north, and followed by another series of sendings saying that Cakeston has been that the lava flow has reached the tower that was holding up Cakeston, and it's melted and collapsed into the flowing lava. The citizens of Sturmendrang are right in the path, but they're not doing anything about it because they're too busy blaming each other. The Sturm side of the river and the Drang side of the river in a state of all-out war. As the lava flow comes ever closer. Some of the people sending are actually close enough to show people what they're seeing.
Cool.
So yes, you're getting flashes of people's last moments as rocks fall and everyone dies, or lava comes so close that their houses burn and the flesh begins to melt off their bones.
Pretty.
Screams. So many screams.
Alright, I am going to do another mass sending to the people helping with, like, our barrier and ask them how's that coming along.
The people are trying to keep up the magical barriers and as well as the physical walls, but they keep getting dispelled and smashed, but that they're continuing to try and throw back the stones and shoot them down, and yeah, there are several people trying different, and of course they're not used to working together as a group. They're all used to all satisfying their own desires as and when they wish, so everybody's doing their own thing and people are getting in each other's way, but they're all trying to save themselves.
Well, at least they're trying.
I guess I'll send out a message again. Any citizen who can spare a hand, please head towards the nearest wall. Switch from, you said they were using like fire and all that, so switch from elemental walls to more solid walls. Try something diamond or titanium. Mm-hmm. The magic doesn't seem to be working, so we need something more physical.
Make as deep of a trench as you can.
Here.
Yeah, someone sends out another message to, Chloe and to Luna. It's like, is the bunker holding?
Yes, we're fine. Where are you? Come to us.
Near the stadium. I don't think I can get to you without being knocked out the sky.
Okay, stay safe. Find us afterwards, okay?
Okay. Please, stay alive.
We will. Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. I'm thinking.
North has commented potato in the YouTube live chat. That's okay. Potato, technically.
And of course, in person, it's like, Braun, sir, if this is our last moments, I would like to say it was an honor playing with you.
Sorry. I know what you meant, but...
So you took it that way. I was actually expecting him and Rom just break out the violins and start playing together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's better.
Get that.
To be fair, the first thing came to mind was that scene from the Titanic.
Yes. Need to pull my mind out of it.
Brom's gonna look at Frank and say, "Cut it with that crap. Focus." And then he's gonna look at Tommy and say, "Send a message and try to get them to dig a trench."
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, build a trench in front of the wall.
Exactly, as deep as you physically can.
Woo. You said potato 3 times and summoned me. The north itself. The north itself has arrived.
Honestly, you can do that yourself. I'm kind of busy. Notice Tommy's now just sort of sit on the floor, just basically he's using his finger to trace lines into dirt, like he's thinking of something to do.
More panicked sendings come as people observe the lava reaching the river and a massive column of steam rising up into the air, and others notice that as the lava flow is coming, that there are explosions taking place. It's not just flowing, but there are as the lava consumes the land and the people, there's often a sound like a high-pitched whine as something kind of struggles to hold its contained energy, and then there's an explosion of lava and purple flame. Of course, those sendings don't tend to last long because the person who's sending them is usually the next to be consumed.
Oh my god.
Everyone, just don't use your Lycosite. I don't think it ends well for those using it now.
All right. And by the way, is it with Frank looking at his Lycosite? Is anything strange beginning to happen, or does it still look like it's stable?
It still looks stable, but as you can probably imagine, if Lycosite, which tends to absorb magical energy to a certain extent, is smothered with an active lava flow, it's gonna be a bit more energy that it can handle. Does that make sense?
Also, you kind of say something earlier, Sailus. What were you saying?
His character's not actually in the game yet.
Yeah, but you waited and said something. I just figured.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Frank looks at you guys. Looks like I think the Lycosite has a limit.
Maybe we should run away. The Lord of Light will wants us to try and preserve our lives.
Where is the lava flow coming from? Or where's the lava flow at the moment?
From what you can tell, it's approaching Sturm and Drang, which the twin cities of Sturm and Drang are either side of the river, and as you've already seen, the lava flow has already reached the river. But as you're also the sendings that are coming from Sturm and Drang still show the aloof and haughty people of Sturm throwing spells and other magics at the relatively oafish and people of Drang. who tend to channel their magic into furious explosions of physical power. So basically, it's elves versus fucking orcs. Or at least proto-elves versus proto-orcs.
Yeah, in response to... I'm trying to remember the... Damn, I'm trying to remember the cleric's name. Evermore?
Ever Firemoth.
Ever Firemoth.
Ever Firemoth, right, Ever. Right. It's like,
Ever,
Ever, where would we run?
South?
Somewhere
Down to
that's
Mexico.
not here. Anywhere that's not here.
The other side of the forest?
Yep.
Anyone got any objections to that one?
Works for me. This is. I don't want to risk. I don't want to die here.
Okay.
It looks like we're getting that training experience early.
So
Alright, come on.
So you're just going to pack up and fucking run from Carthagena as far as you can? You're all aware that Sturm and Drang is lost.
Ever will grow her glowing wings and fly. She still can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, essentially Frank is using his... I would say out of desperation, Frank is using the light side to basically give everyone haste, so they can keep up.
Nice.
So everyone is moving as fast as possible.
Indeed.
Brom's gonna open a portal and say, Frank, go get your family.
Got it.
We're open a portal to... Have you been into Frank's basement?
I've not, but I've been to his house.
Okay. So you're going to send Frank to his house? Okay.
Yes.
Would this event destroy anything made by Lycocyte?
It's like, I've not seen you for ages, and the first thing is, can I see a doctor?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, because it doesn't have the magical source to power up again, to keep it there, present, yeah.
If it's a building, even if it's been recast enough times to be a permanent building, lava trumps building.
I'm more thinking the orb of scrying he has.
Oh, are you going to try and grab it and leave with it?
Yeah, I imagine he would just have it in his bag.
Okay.
Before we leave, I am going to attempt one more thing.
Okay. You do hear through the sending grapevine that the people of Naturia have also decided to leave, and some of them are just running as fast as they can for the southern coast. Others are using magical means of teleportation to travel to another continent. It may be unexplored, but at least it's got to be safer than here. Yes.
It's not here.
Yeah. So Frank manages to get into his home.
Uh-huh.
I'm keeping the portal open until Frank gets back.
Okay. Frank, your house is partly smashed by a burning rock and, of course, also on fire. There is rubble covering the access to the basement. What do you do?
Yeah, I use my monk abilities to basically smash open the door.
Smash open the door that's behind the rubble that's blocking the door?
No, yeah. I use the light sight to move,
okay.
to, open it up.
So you're going to basically telekinesis the rubble out of the way and give you access to
Yeah.
the door. Okay. The door, of course, is solidly built and bolted as per your intention, because it was supposed to keep your family safe.
Yeah. It's like Chloe, Luna, we need to get out of here now.
Is that you, Frank?
Yeah, it's me.
Get in quick! And then another rock comes down, smashing the ground beneath you. You fall back into the crater.
Yeah, you probably hear a deep shouting no through the portal. As Frank quickly leaps through the portal, running.
So, yeah, weren't able to get your family.
That's not entirely true. Frank, can you get yourself into that basement and back?
I can try to. Going through quickly. No, never mind. Then I would probably not jump through. I would probably, try and go into it. It's like Chloe, Luna, you still alive?
So you've transported directly into the safe room?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're here, says Luna. Chloe's sleeping. But I think I'm gonna need... We're gonna need all the help we can get to survive this.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to give your life to save us, Frank?
That was part of our vows, wasn't it?
What?
To death to us part.
Why?
Good. And she bares her fangs and leaps for you. What do you do?
What
It's like-
did we tell you in the doctor's office?
Yeah, Frank is pretty much grabbing her. It's like, you're a vampire?
Want to be together forever, my love?
What did you not
Then
do?
give in. And let me share this with you.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Like, how long have you been...
There you go.
It's like, how long were you like this?
I heard rumors that it was all going to end. I knew that we needed to be immortal to survive. Unfortunately, Chloe didn't want it. But it doesn't matter, because we can make more. We can turn more and make them like us. Now, let me drink from you.
Yeah, Frank's like basically punching her. It's like, I trusted you!
Shove her away.
Yeah, it's like, I trusted you!
Of course. You absolutely should. We can be together, Frank. The both of us. Don't reject me. Give in. Make a wisdom save. All just fucking leave.
Yeah, Frank's gonna leave. It's like, you deserve what comes next. And leaves through the portal.
No! That was the funniest vampire.
No, we haven't backed up.
Kermit the vampire.
Oh, Kermit the Vampire,
I got
yes. I
loads
thought you
for
meant
you.
Luna wasn't supposed to be funny. Anyway.
She wasn't.
Oh no, she was hilarious. Child murder's always funny.
I was trying to. I was trying to lighten the mood. It got all dark.
I think a little bit of dark is good for a campaign.
This is a dark campaign.
Well, I tried to design the backstory not to be depressing. Fucking hell!
You're not allowed happy backstories in this campaign.
You cannot be an
to be fair, you weren't supposed to.
parents have died.
You weren't going to discover that she was an evil vampire until after the fall, but Brom insisted that you go and save her. So.
I was just trying to be nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you get. And
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, while that was going on, I would have sent out one more, well, actually a couple more mass sendings, telling everyone to get out of the city, heading south as quickly as they could, and I will message several of the other guild members to head towards where the lava's flowing and put up a city and walls.
another, yeah, you get another sending. Instead of it being the usual like panicked reports of death kind of coming from all over Misra, this one seems to come from Ophidia. It's a warning from Ophidia's ruler that the decadent cities of Misra have had this coming for a long time. Accept your fate. Any that are seen coming, any that are seen running, will be cut down by the Serpent God of Ophidia. Accept your fate. Do not run.
Out of curiosity, could a sending reach Ophidia from me?
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to respond with shove it up your ass, flesh bag.
Better.
Dangerous pension went real dark.
Like I said, at this point, I'm just trying to mitigate as much damage and casualties as possible. I don't have time for your BS Serpent God. Just like the Lady of Shadows, your Serpent God can go to hell.
Damn.
You're damn right. She can go to hell.
Yeah.
You do get some reports of like some of the people of Naturia that ran are coming. You do see them being cut down by the Yuan-Ti folk of Ophidia as they get too close.
Yeah.
I assume Ophidia is the one to the south, right?
Ophidia is south of you, yes. Naturia Naturia is to the east of you. Sturm and Drang, Samael, and Kegston were all north of you. Technically, Naturia is slightly north of you, so the lava flow will likely hit them before it gets to Carphenia. But it's not far away now. Especially since it could follow the river to a certain extent.
Yeah. And I assume since I've lived in this region, well, pretty much all my life, I would have a general layout of the map. Like cartography-wise, right?
Yeah. This is... Yeah, so I'll show you what... this is my notes version of the map. This is not a full map at all. This is just to give me a general idea of where everything is.
Yeah.
Related to each other.
But, yeah.
See?
Okay. Okay, but alright, so while I'm still trying to coordinate everybody, I'm going to keep sending out mass sendings, telling them to get out of the city, heading south, but avoid the,
Avoid Ophidia. Avoid the Ophidians.
Ophidia borders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since their king wants to be a tool. I won't add that last part. I'm not trying to get everybody to panic, but I'm just telling them specifically just to avoid the borders.
I'm pretty sure almost everybody heard that message that the Ophidians sent. That was intended for everyone. Just stay where you are and die was basically their message to everyone.
I think it's reasonable. It's tiring if they run away.
They don't like us very much.
No.
They've always been a bit of they've always been haters.
I thought they loved us.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when your god's a literal snake.
Yeah, Frank gets back to the rest of the party, to the others, and kind of has what looks like signs of struggle.
Are you okay? I mean, obviously everything's happened, but are you alright? Did they make it out safe?
How high is your passive perception?
It's 12.
Passive insight, probably.
Passive insight. Oh, insight.
Also 12.
Also 12.
Yeah, you can.
Ever's is 15. Ever might notice something, I guess.
You would notice signs of. You would notice basically what look like.
I was just going to say,
like...
Frank's feathers are clearly ruffled.
Yeah, clearly ruffled. And the kind of tears, the kind of tears, kind of bloodshot in your eyes of betrayal.
Yeah, betrayal, grief, shock, all of it is plainly shown on his face.
Eva will look stricken and cast.
You don't have to avoid them, just go very careful with them.
She cast.
On emotion.
Fully avoid them.
Cast happy.
Guidance.
Cast
She'll
guidance.
cast guidance on you.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, so that you can be guided. I haven't got bless. Maybe
But
she
you
has
have-
still
You
got
definitely
bless.
have everything.
You have everything.
Okay, she would bless him and go. Are you okay? What happened?
You're gonna
Did
try
the
and
Lady of Shadows get you?
you're gonna try and magically lift his burdens.
Yes.
I'll tell you later. We need to keep moving.
The sky is beginning to glow red as the lava is the lava is approaching Carphinia.
Let's run.
I have one more trick.
Wagon.
I'm going to take the soldiers who are currently with us, and I will use my power to make a portal.
That's my little cargo one.
The portal should lead them ahead of the evacuating citizens. I want you guys to go there and make sure that idiot of a king can't make good on his promise.
You're sending them ahead to Ophidia.
No, ahead of the escaping people.
Right.
Like that way they're not, I know they're not going to go towards the border, but I don't want to risk anything.
You want them to protect the refugees from the Ophidians.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Also, despite being a machine, you can see how Tommy seems visibly exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna use it for traveling
mean,
sales.
at some point-
Do traveling sales, so.
This, yeah, exerting your will does take power, energy.
Yeah, like his normal, bright bronze skin is starting to get a little paler.
Bandit is typing.
Yeah, he'd just barely be out the door by now. Like he would have he dashed it for the door. He's running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big game meat and
Then
Run.
what Braun said is like, you got it, Captain. And Frank will go to help lead the refugees away from Obsidian.
Big game meat.
Ophidia.
Oddly enough,
Ophidian.
moose and elk are not.
Brom will go with him.
They're just venison.
Okay. So, are you all basically dimension dooring south of Carphenia?
Essentially.
No, Eva is using her radiant soul wings, and she's flying away as fast as she can.
Okay.
Forest.
There is ash raining down, hot ash that stings a little as it touches your skin.
Just be healing myself as I go. I mean, I don't know when the magic is going to kind of end, but she's going to keep using it until it actually does.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go, I'm going to do one more last check-in with all the remaining people. See who's actually moving and who's still like staying around.
There are still people trying to hold the barrier at the north of Carphenia, even though the lava is now filling the trenches that they dug and splashing against the walls that they constructed, and in some cases beginning to lap over them.
Alright, last message, I'm gonna need you guys at the front line to portal away. Things are getting too risky.
And
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can save as many as we can.
Yeah, some of them do portal the way. Some of them already, like, some of them that are too close to the wall, too close to the lava, are either getting splashed on or are just their lycosite crystals are overcharging, producing explosions of purple energy that, of course, also break the walls they were trying to hold up.
What?
And lava begins to flow in.
Self-sabotage.
Alright,
No.
last thing I could do, because I just thought about doing this and I want to try it.
Go on.
I am going to, first of all, I'm going to take this opportunity to suit up, activate the power of my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Just for an extra layer of protection.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it yet, but I'm just going to basically use it to jet jump towards where the lava is.
Really?
And then, yep. But not on the ground, like just like in the air a bit.
Okay.
And I am going to attempt to cast Gravity Fissure.
Gravity Fissure.
I think that's the name of the spell.
Some new?
Is that fissure as in you fall in it, or fissure as in we're going to go fishing for gravity with a golden rod?
Fissure is in a crack. You manifest a ravine of gravitational energy in a line originating from you that is 100 feet long and 5 foot wide. Each creature in that line must make a con save, taking 8d8 force damage. Essentially, this is going to cause a ravine that is going to draw the lava into it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are the towns are?
How deep is it? It doesn't say. But either way, it's going to get pulled in. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah. The lava is pulled into this 100-foot long, 5 foot wide ravine.
Yeah, basically what was going on earlier when he was writing in the sand, he was thinking about calculations on how to do it without, causing too much actual damage, but he realized at this point it's already,
The city's
well
lost.
past that point.
The city's lost. Save
Yeah.
the people. Yes. Women love me. Gravity fears me. Okay. Interesting.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braun just going all Hail Mary.
For the Emperor!
And I guess that'll be the last thing I do before I too will attempt to make my escape.
Okay.
As Bandit's just leaving, he'd do a sending to his awakener. Please, I want to make good on my promise. Please, if you haven't already, leave.
The message does not receive its intended recipient.
Oh, did you get like a weird answer phone message? Like,
the person
The
you
call
are
you're
trying
to reach is currently unavailable at this time.
the person you are trying to reach has already burned up in a fiery death.
Or exploded.
Or exploded. Yes.
Or both.
Or got hit with a big fiery rock.
Yeah. if anyone's looking at him, you'll see his face just drop.
Oh no, sad bandit. Sad raccoon face.
crushed under like a huge pile of rock and lava.
Splat.
Bad. I guess like all the moths got burned up. They flew too near to the light.
Yes, the light is so beautiful. Foosh.
Yeah, before Frank goes through, he just looks back and it's like, goodbye, Luna. And goes through the portal.
Yep, you're all running. So you're all heading south, running away from Carphenia. The jungle has also caught fire. There are several animals stampeding through it. The collectors and harvesters are doing their best to protect parts of the forest.
Would they not be like blaring out from base, giving off the warning lights of basically overloaded?
Yeah, they
normal parameters.
As the lava gets closer, they're probably going to get overcharged, yes. But for right now, especially since you guys remember what the harvesters do, right?
Mm.
They basically go into the jungle with expended lycosite, used up lycosite, and use the life of the surrounding jungle and to recharge it.
So realistically, they would have enough time to do that without exploding immediately, like everything else has.
Yeah, and they've also probably got a small stockpile of lycosite with them that they are recharging. So
that sounds like when those things go, they're gonna go like a nuke.
Have you ever seen a box of ammunition getting cooked?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, quite fun to watch.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh God.
I mean, it's fun to watch if you're not near it.
A fireball mixed with basically a shit ton of shrapnel.
Yeah.
And now all I'm thinking about is we were firing and a round cooked off next to my hand.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's not fun, it's very painful.
We pay about 25 cents each.
Okay. So running.
Excitement.
Fire and explosions are going on around you. The jungle is burning. Creatures are panicking.
Okay, sorry,
Ophidians are stalking through the woods. And then nothing.
Then nothing. Like, did we like pass out or?
You don't know how long it's been when you finally begin to wake up. You feel weak and distant, numb. All around you, you can see the ashes and the slowly cooling rock that was once a flow of lava. It's still glowing in places. And between the group of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, between the 4 of you, 5 of you, is a burning purple flame.
So yeah, if you come across any chanterelles or oregano, I'll always buy them off the annual.
First thing I want you to do
Yeah, I don't know where they are. I found some once, like
is
southeast of Emerald around that way, not Cumberland Falls.
to recalculate your hit
Oh,
points.
I don't know. Hello. Is that okay? Yes,
What?
hello.
Sorry, what?
Awesome.
You just recalculate your hit points, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
mate,
So your your initial hit point. Hold on, where is it now?
mine's 27.
I'm already on 15.
Sorry?
Okay, so each character's base current level plus their constitution modifier. So tell me,
That was me, I think. I just
Mhm.
started buying chanterelles of anyone who possible.
your hit points are now 6.
Damn.
Bandit, yours is 2.
Oh yeah.
Brom, you're at 4. Frank, you're at 5.
That temporary or is that permanent?
You don't know. You just know that right now, that's how many hit points you have. And Eva, you're at 4.
4?
4
Wow.
hit points.
Jesus.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Is anyone else feeling sore?
Yeah. I don't feel right.
Yeah. Looking around, you see burnt stumps of burnt remains of trees, ruins sticking out of the ground, all of it blackened. The sky is still thick with ash,
How many?
and you also see
Oh yeah, I'll take that too.
a figure bent over some
No, it's not
bodies. Looks like they're
Is
maybe
that better?
looting them for whatever possessions
No,
that they
I'll take
had
the
left.
I'll take the full card.
It's hard to
That's
tell.
okay.
Yeah. Frank is, grabbing his butt, grabbing his rapier. Slowly approaching. Like, not sure what the hell's happening. And I'm slowly
Okay.
approaching this mysterious creature.
Okay.
The oregano.
Salis.
And the chanterelle. chemtrails.
Yeah, so
12 chemtrails.
the creature that you're approaching is humanoid, but is covered in a lot of like old rags and cloths. The clothes do not look like they're in a good state. Almost like someone wearing more clothes than necessary. And yeah, he looks like he's currently like rummaging through a pile of dead. Sat next to him is a small black-looking dragon, which is also covered in some cloths.
A drake.
A drake, sorry, yeah. It's not
Yeah.
a dragon yet. Yet.
I would say, hey.
Salus very quickly kind of like drags over his face and turns around and goes, hi,
No, I'm always.
When you look back, you see what looks like my owlin is kind of based off the great horned owl.
Yeah, about that. You don't have a lot of feathers left at the moment.
Are you not?
Oh, then you would notice. Then,
Flora.
and if anything, I'm also assuming the flight suit's been basically destroyed.
It's in tatters.
Then
Have you seen what an owl looks like without feathers?
Yeah.
I suppose the Salus will look at you and go, you've seen better days.
And
That doesn't look very tasty.
yeah, it's like,
She's lovely. I love her.
it's like, why are you here?
That's not very nice.
See, I was looking for supplies. Yes.
You friend or foe?
I mean, if you're not gonna try and hurt me, then friend? Maybe? You're the one holding a sword.
Frank, calm down.
Yeah, like, so Frank would return his sword to what remains of the scabbard.
Yeah.
Do you need some spare cloths? You look
Naked.
unrobed.
I'll be fine. I don't know what this. I don't know what that stuff was, but do you feel weak as well?
I feel hungry.
Where are you from?
Down south.
Down south. That would suggest Ophidia.
Yes, south. That will go with south.
And with that type of thing, Frank is I'm immediately gonna be doing insight because sounds like he's trying to dodge questions.
All right. Okay.
Ted.
You're not sure if he's lying or if he honestly doesn't know and is just making shit up.
Also insight.
Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Nice.
So,
Same.
Same.
yeah, Frank to himself is like, it's not worth a headache.
What do Tommy and
No worries.
Bandit? You're also lost most of your
How have you been?
your
Yeah. Yeah, you would see a raccoon that is very defurred and very tattered, like clothes, like or whatever, with like slight bits of just clothes, just like maybe around the neck or something. Just like there clearly was a full set of like a full t-shirt, but now it's just a collar.
It's just singed remains.
Yeah.
And is the collar still on properly, or is it basically holding on by threads?
It's barely holding on.
Thalos will reach down to the pile of bodies and kind of just very unceremoniously like rip some of the remaining clothing off and just hold it towards you and go, "He's suffering."
I've got too much to focus on. I don't care if you want to. I do care if you want to kill us, but if you're gonna kill us, just make it quick.
What are you doing out here?
That is a good question to which I have answers.
I have answers.
Yes.
I have
Give me a
many,
minute and think
many
of one.
answers.
I mean, I'm telling you the truth.
Give me a minute. To
I don't
think
know.
again.
Actually, I don't really remember why I'm here.
I'm telling you the truth. Can I insight that?
I mean, you're getting the clear impression that he has no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah.
Ever's probably a little disturbed by how dark and lifeless and lightless everything is.
I'm just popping.
Yep, she's sort of quivering and trembling and kind of praying and like making kind of weird like gestures, which were obviously invented by the moths as like, you know, genuflection and stuff.
Yeah, you're trying to summon the light and it's not working. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking Frank will look over and probably go over to comfort you. It's like, FFI.
Hold on.
Anyone looking at Bandit will see a complete focus mixed with fear cover his face.
Wait, what, sir?
And Everfan wants to summon the light. It's not happening. Tell me, what are you up to?
Tommy still is kind of laying there on the ground. He's not really processing what happened. Like, not like, you know, how a person processes as a machine processes, because his brain's not really functioning properly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
You didn't see what killed you. None of you did.
Is Dakota really?
Yeah.
Marianne is zero.
It's like, yeah, then after checking in on Ever, it's like checking in on Tommy. Does his system still sound like it's active, or does it sound like the power's gone?
He's just laying there on the ground.
Yeah, she's no longer blazes.
So,
This is my
Tommy?
apparently. Heyo.
You still with us?
He just sort of glances up at you, but still is zoned out.
So, like, he raises his head, looks in that direction, and then drops back again.
Yeah.
So I can't loot that one.
This is it.
No,
Well, he's also
any of us.
he's also made of wood, metal, and stone, so you know, a little bit difficult.
Yeah. Like Frank's like, oh, thank the gods.
He looks like a harvester.
Yes, I just realized that I'm going to take my outfit and my towel. And my shoulder.
Oh.
You're gonna hear like the sound of you saying that, you're gonna hear like a slight whirling sound. He's like, "You touch me, you die, flesh bag."
There's 3. So you can't fit 4 on
It's a
there?
good job I don't have a lot of excess flesh then. What are you doing out here?
If I knew, I'd tell you.
Yeah.
Although
okay,
he
you
still has
can
not gotten up. He's still laying down on the ground.
Oh. Yes.
What did you say earlier? 200?
As I know exactly what happened previously, why don't you all tell me what you saw?
Hell on earth.
Hell on earth. Brom.
But you know, like hell's on the plane.
I mean, hell on Earth works. I mean, there is still Earth under your feet, probably beneath a few layers of volcanic rock at the moment, but yeah.
No, the one. Can you get the one off the way? Just see if anything's.
But Brom,
The box.
you'll just be getting
Anything in it?
fear not. All is going according to plan. And you're welcome, by the way.
Anything in it?
Brom just lets out a sigh of relief.
Well, back on. But you can have them then.
Yeah. After checking in on Tommy, Frank's gonna do a bit of a physical inspection of, you know, the wings. You know, making sure he's not lost at all.
Have a look at the wagon.
Well,
See-
you mean your own wings?
Yeah, my own wings.
Yeah.
You know, doing the necessary flap thing of making sure that, you know,
Okay.
they're not broken.
Oh, they're not broken, but they're
what
also
I'll do is I'll put
almost
the wagon
completely
in.
defeathered.
I can transfer it.
Yeah, so looking back, it's like, well, I think I'm grounded for a bit.
Oh, no, I'm not going to question it.
You'd see Bandit just kind of get up and stumble a bit, and he's heading into the forest.
There is no forest, it's all burned.
Or he's heading to where he remembers
There you go, check your stables.
the cemetery being,
Should be speedy.
The cemetery. Okay.
where his raccoon original family was.
Okay.
Brom
There you go, Valerie,
Brom
yeah.
will follow, but give him space.
Mm-hmm.
Is out of character by any chance? Is that near where Salus came from?
Let's see.
Yes, and I was about to bring that up, but like, would
Salus
Salus?
is going to be like, you don't need to go that way. There's nothing but bodies.
You
Please.
shut up. I need to see this. I need to check. I can't.
See the bodies?
No.
This doesn't turn out very well for anyone.
And
Yeah.
he'd start like running, maybe like tripping a bit because he's just.
When you get to the burial grounds, you see that there are several graves that have been opened. A good
Must have.
most of them seem to have been dug into, but there's one that seems like something dug its way out.
There you go.
Ooh, ominous.
Oh no.
Not seem good.
Like he'd like a.
When you've got 4 HP,
I've got
you're
2.
feeling weak.
Perfect.
He'd just kind of should go like, but he is hardly noticing any of that. He is purely focused on finding the rest of.
The raccoons.
Yeah. Like he'd go to where the burrow was. And just, guys, you here? In raccoon.
There is a large chunk of still glowing stone where the burrow used to be.
No. I'm gonna try push that out the way.
Make us do an athletics check.
Yeah, he's bad at it.
And you can't use any magic to help you.
13.
You strain yourself against it, but it doesn't move.
No. Please, if you can hear me, please show you're there. Scratch the rock. Make a sound.
You hear a voice, but it's like it's coming from somewhere far away. Not physically per se, but spiritually. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Just scratch. That's what your claws are for.
They go right through.
What?
You okay? Why?
They go right through.
Oh. Is everyone else in there okay? Is everyone in there okay?
I don't think any of us are okay.
What do you mean?
There's so many here. Burnt and broken and wandering.
What did you do? Sorry.
If I I'd look around to see where the voice is coming from.
The rest of you see Bandit looking around and talking to something that none of the rest of you can hear. Bandit, you get the vaguest impression, like mist taking on a vague shape of your mother.
Well, why are you floating?
My body's not with me anymore. I can't get it back.
Oh, no.
I can't move on. What?
He just kind of like punched the floor. You cruel fate. He just started cursing out the world.
Okay. How does anybody else react to this?
I'm just feeling really sad because, like, it looks like he's like mourning and doesn't know what for, but Ebba can see he's really just very upset and sort of scrabbling at the ground, and he's been talking to invisible people, so she thinks he's very disturbed.
Yeah. Frank's
He's
gonna.
down with the sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank's gonna go over. It's like, Bandit,
Yeah.
you doing okay?
Up again.
Or who are you talking to?
He's right there.
Oh god.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna make sure he's not drowning.
Even as you say she's right there, the mist
Okay.
fades, and even you can't see her anymore.
Where'd you going? Where are you going? Why'd you have to go? Why? No. Just kind of reach out to where the mist was, like I assume where the hand was. Just try and reach out for where it was.
Like a raccoon trying to find the
You okay?
cotton candy that they've just washed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, Bandit, I think they're gone.
No. They can't. They can't be gone.
Alright. What's everyone else doing?
I suppose, can Salus see this going on?
Yeah, but I imagine that you're more focused on.
I don't have a lasso on me.
Something else. But
Is Salus able to use magic, or is like all magic not working anymore?
any magic that you gained from the basically the only power that you have left is the power that comes from you.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Salus is gonna be kind of trying to hide the pile of bodies by using druidcraft as quietly as he can to cover them with flowers.
Are you also trying to kick dirt back into the graves that were dug out?
Hold on, let me have a look to see if I can do that discreetly.
Probably not.
See,
I don't have anything to move dirt discreetly. So he's just going to be like kind of trying to hide stuff with leaves and things, like kind of gently pushing them around.
Yeah. Let's see if you can be a 15. Because, passive perception.
My passive perception is not 15.
No. I mean, I think he means that if you are going to try and sneakily do something with sleight of hand or stealth,
let's give it a go, shall we?
That your roll would have to be higher.
Okay, hold on. So I need to do.
It's a d20 plus 2. Yeah.
Am I doing stealth?
Let's do sleight of hand, just because you're trying to.
Okay,
You're not just trying to not be seen. You're trying to do something without being noticed. 21. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, even Ever, who's got fairly decent perception, did not see it.
You mean Ever Firemoth?
Yeah, that's what I said, Ever.
Oh, I thought you said Ebba. Wrong character.
Should I change her name? Is it a bit too close?
No. Just like Everfire, or that's right.
Yeah,
Lies and deceit. Go on. Frank as well.
Looks to the rest of the others like. So what now? We go try and find a way to survive, or
We just have to try and find a way to put everything back. I think we should go and see if we can find the dragons. They all went off. They seem to know this was going to happen. We have to track down a dragon.
I have to disagree. If we put everything back to the way it was, let's just say this won't just happen again in the future.
What do you suggest?
That's a point.
I mean, figuring out why it happened makes more sense than anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if I remember my old training, the first thing of survival is locating a source of water.
Okay. So you want to go see if you can find water?
Yeah. Because if we're stuck out here, we need to at least be able to survive the night. I don't think any of us are in any kind of position to fight.
Yeah.
Especially if something finds us.
Right. I keep forgetting you fleshies need food and stuff.
Haven't you noticed your chassis is basically half torn to bits?
I'm well aware of my condition, but that's a simple repair versus needing to sustain myself like you guys seem to. Which honestly might be a better idea. Because if you guys end up killing over, I won't be able to do much about it. No healing. Well, I think I have a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't be functioning if I didn't have some magic left.
Yeah.
But either way, I can't take care of you all if you're starving and thirsty, so it's definitely a good idea to find something to drink and maybe something to eat. Sure, there's some critters around here somewhere. Also, he's trying to actively not look at Bandit.
I'm trying not to look at Bandit? Why?
Oh, wow.
Oh, because you... Yeah.
Yeah.
Because meat.
He doesn't eat, but he's well aware of the implications of it.
Yeah.
Let's try and make a... actually, no, it's in my background. Can I use my part of my Outlander background to find food?
You already did.
I think it says I can find food for...
Yes.
I think it's up to 5
Yeah, I think
people.
Providing that the land has food to give. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be something. It might not be what everyone wants, but...
Would our packs have burned, or would we still have those?
Would your what?
Packs.
Your backpacks. Yeah, you still... They're in a state, but yeah, they're still... You still have your stuff. It's just...
Actually, I need to go put that in the bank, actually. I'll do that.
damaged.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, Wanderer Fee. It says, in addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. So,
Yes.
I don't know what Salus is actually able to acquire.
Yeah, well, this is the... I mean, if you want to sort of...
I know where this is going. Salus will absolutely not understand the cues and will bring back meat.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you just want to... If you want to find food that would sustain yourself and assume that it would do just as well for the others, then you could either dig up another grave or go back to your corpse pile you already collected.
He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't eat dead people.
No, of course
Talking
not.
about
No.
only fresh meat. Fresh.
Dead people, it's the least of... It's the last thing I want to do.
Well, I suppose Salus would not present it to you in a way that you would identify it, but this meat does look questionable, shall we say. It's very dark in texture.
It's jerky.
Mm.
Doesn't look particularly appetizing.
You may want to cook it before you eat. It tastes like pork.
Really?
I'm just gonna look into my bag and see if any of my rations are still intact.
Yep. Your trail mix is still in there. That doesn't look appetizing either.
Well, there you go. There's some food, at least.
Hmm.
He's gonna
Okay.
Tommy's gonna sit on the ground and he's gonna attempt to cast Create Bonfire.
Okay.
What does 20 get me for locating a water source?
They're the closest thing that occurs to you. Okay. So this graveyard, this burial ground, did have like a decorative fountain in the middle of it. But that fountain now seems it's cracked, and the ornate column in the middle has broken and collapsed, and it seems to, of course, be completely devoid of water.
Dear. It's no good.
There's no water here.
You're not feeling particularly thirsty, though.
then when they realize that, it's like, is no one else feeling thirsty or hungry?
Silas is.
No, I'm still too shaken up. I don't know how you can even think about eating at the moment. The air smells like burnt flesh.
Yeah. Smells of... Yeah. Ash, rotten eggs, burnt flesh.
Right. Smell.
Right.
Right.
Speaking of which, Silas
I haven't
does
really
not.
smelled anything in years.
Silas does not smell good.
Silas doesn't smell good.
Silas does not smell good.
Okay. Ever's gonna move a bit away.
I mean, if we're having trouble finding water, it makes sense he wouldn't smell good.
Soap, that's what we need. She tries to conjure some soap, and it doesn't work, and she's staring at her hands like, what?
Yeah. There's your hands look much more emaciated than normal.
My hands.
Yeah. They don't look
Okay.
as
Glowing and beautiful and flushed with health as they used to look.
That's right. They almost look cadaverous.
Oh.
Ooh, cadavers.
No. Bad.
Are we all
Down, boy.
undead? What's happening?
Who's undead? That's rubbish. No.
Oh.
I'm perfectly alive, and it's a...
How dare you, sir? My mother was undead.
I would say from kind of seeing all that, I'm assuming everybody has that similar look of corpse-like.
Yes.
Then Frank will go ahead and put his finger to his neck, seeing if he still has a heartbeat.
No, you don't.
Like, huh?
If he does, I'm gonna fucking shoot him.
We're I think we're dead. Like, stone dead.
You.
How dare you, sir? My mother was a stone.
Ever's looking around at everyone searchingly, trying to figure out what's going on. I did a perception roll. I only got 14 though.
With your 14, you do see another figure lurching towards the graveyard.
He also sometimes was like a white.
There.
Hello? Who are you?
I
Horses, black and white.
am your
Yeah,
fate.
he's a blacksmith.
I have come to end those that would try to escape. You realize that his head is snake-like on a body that looks far more humanoid.
God damn it.
Oh,
But he also looks dead.
hello.
So
Are you one of the people from
Ophidia.
the snake Carthidia?
I am, and I would do what my master wills, and end all
What does your
those that would
master
try
will?
to escape.
Hey, what? Not making any sense.
To escape your fate.
Plainly.
You
What
will
fate?
not escape your fate.
He's here to kill us.
Yes.
At least he's here to try it.
Now,
Anything you say.
as
Thank you
you
very much.
I was about to... you've got there before I was going to say I want to fire something off.
as you realize that you are under threat, you feel a strange flow of power, like a surge of adrenaline. you get to multiply your current hit points by your level. So 3 times, yeah. Well, actually, sorry, no, your hit dice by your level. And add
Wait,
that
so what's
to
going on?
So, each of you roll your hit dice. So in the case of Atomi Tonton, this is 3d8. Yeah, you roll 3d8 and add that to your hit die. You've got temporary hit points that are equal to your hit die, basically.
8. Okay.
Our
What?
constitution.
20?
No, you don't. It doesn't add or remove your constitution. That's already been calculated into your base
I
HP.
got 18.
Okay,
I'm back to what I was. 15 HP.
nice. And now,
That was the wizard.
so, yep, that's your additional temporary HP. Roll initiative.
Okey-dokey.
But then,
Why are we all rolling 3d8?
Guess that's what everybody has.
We all have 8 as our
Most-
hit die.
Most of them.
Quite a coincidence.
Frank
isn't it?
is different. Frank is different.
I
Yeah,
was
Frank has a
meant to
D10.
roll D. I think I was meant to roll D. No, D8. No, range is D8, isn't it? Or is it D10?
It's D8.
I was meant to roll D10, but
Oh.
I could only go up by like 3 more HP, so it's not really worth worrying about.
Is it D10?
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's my bad. For apparently I can't spell the letter
D.
D.
I did that too. I slip and hit the wrong button.
And now Avray is telling me off. There we go. 10.
Average and learn how to spell.
Okay. So, looks like you all rolled pretty well for your initiative for the most part. Frank and Brom both got a 21. So could you each roll a d6 to see which one is slightly faster than the other? Frank. Okay. So
all right.
Frank on 21, followed by Brom on 21.
Oh wait, Anthony, I had a question.
Yes.
Does the shields I make last session still work?
Do the shields you made last session still work?
He received.
Yeah, I made. Yeah,
Remind me what you made?
2 shields. I made one for Brom and one for me.
They're not made of magic, are they?
Yeah, they're just retractable shields. That's all.
If it's purely mechanical, then yeah, it'll still work.
Oh, that's a cocktail.
Okay.
I know she doesn't drink.
We've got our AC as on our original character sheets and things like that.
Yes,
right?
yeah, everything else is the same. It's just your hit points that are weird.
It's fine.
So that means I have an additional +2 from AC, so does Brom.
Root. And then
Unless Brom already had a shield, then it doesn't matter.
Tommy on 10. Salis
Are
on
you sure you
10.
want to? It is very strong.
And
2.
Ever Firemoth
No.
on 2. Okay, so Frank gets to go first. What do you do against this
Not with
undead
that.
snake man?
Firing off my bow.
Bow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bow and arrow.
Yep. So
I'm keeping my dip.
D20 plus 4.
Just did.
19 hits.
And obviously I'll be probably aiming for the head, because, if someone is coming after us to, kill us.
Do you want to make this a placed shot then?
Huh?
If you're targeting specifically the head, that is a smaller target. It will be harder to hit, but it'll do more damage if it works.
No, I won't. I'm not going to make it harder for myself. It's
okay.
Well, it was more of a flavor detail thing.
Okay. How much damage do you do, Frank? 7.
So good.
The arrow goes thunk into its neck, and it doesn't seem to be bothered. Brum!
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's unnerving.
I would like to cast Hex on this enemy.
Hex. Spell. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that's going to mean you do an extra 1d6 necrotic whenever you hit it with an attack. You'll also choose an ability check to be nerfed. Strength, Dex, Con, Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma. What are you going to hit it with? What are you going to nerf?
That would be nice, actually.
Wisdom.
You're going to nerf its Wisdom. Okay.
Yes. How far am I from it?
You can probably... I mean, since it was stumbling towards the party with intentions to kill, you're probably within 30 feet of it when your fight or flight kicked in.
Can I get within 10 feet of it and use Fey Presence?
What does Fey Presence do?
Starting at first level, your patron bestows upon you the ability to project the beguiling and fearsome. As an action, you can cause each creature in a 10-foot cube originating from you to make a Wisdom saving throw against my Warlock spell save.
Okay, I mean you can do that, but it's not. You're not going to be able to add unless you attack it. You're not going to be able to add your hex damage to it. Does that make sense? But Wisdom save +2. 12.
That is a fail. It is now feared from me.
Okay. So it's got the frightened condition. Woot.
And with that, I will pass turn.
Alright.
Bandit! You've got charges before, I think they would probably not know.
You'd see his face just go all angry, just like, you're the reason. You're the reason all this happened. If it weren't for you and your forces, it would... And he would shoot his...
You're blaming the Ophidians?
Yeah, because they were the ones that said, "Oh yeah, this is your fault." It's the Ophidians we heard over the sender.
Yeah, telling you to accept your fate and die. Yes.
Yeah.
Go on then, Bandit. What you doing?
That's 6. Oh, lovely.
That does not hit.
The crossbow bolt will just dink off.
Mm-hmm. It grazes its shoulder but doesn't really hurt it. Snake Man's turn. And since it's within 10 feet of Brum, but it can't approach Brum because it is feared. So if only it had a 10-foot reach. Oh, look, it does.
Okay.
How convenient.
Very convenient.
Makes 3 attacks with its knife slash or 2 with its greatsword. Let's do 2 with the greatsword.
You've seen me that last before.
Swoosh, swoosh. 19 and 20.
Yeah.
They both hit.
Yeah.
So that would be 4d8 plus 4. 19 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Not nice.
Oh, not nice. Not nice, actually.
Not nice. I'm on
How many hit points?
12 temp for actual.
Oh,
So you burned. So you only had 16 total hit points. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, God.
Tommy.
Next. Let me see something real quick. I haven't used this in a minute. Nope, nope.
You're winning. You're winning.
Magic missile.
I feel like keeps doing that.
Because it always brings it. Because it's got access to the new rules now too, so it always gives you the option of 2014 or 2024.
Alright. I mean, I think it's stupid.
Mm-hmm. Wish there was some way where we could set the settings to always 2014. But yeah, 3d4 plus 3 damage automatic, unless you want to upcast it. Toby, knock it off.
Unfortunately, I don't have a slot to upcast, so I'm just going to do the 3d4 plus 3.
Are you free to let Toby out?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Neither am I. 12.
12 points of damage.
Force damage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Salus. How about you?
right. Salus, seeing that there's a really scary looking undead creature, because undead are really bad,
Yeah.
he's going to use his bonus action to... How do I do this on here? How do I cast a spell on here? Is it exclamation mark and then the name of it?
So, exclamation spell.
You can use a hostage.
You were going to cast Dispel Magic, you said?
No. I'm going to cast a spell, not Dispel Magic.
Okay, what spell are you going to cast?
Zephyr Strike.
Ah.
See if this works.
Yeah. Okay.
So
You move like the wind.
Salus
against
kind
the
of
lens, you move
crouches down onto all fours, a bit like a creepy spider, and then he's within 30 feet of the snake guy, isn't he?
Yes.
He's going to literally like pelt across the floor at an ungodly speed to it, and he's going to
Give yourself
try
advantage.
and slash at it using his claws and see if this works. Because I get advantage now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was a hostage in the doctor's office.
So, should I just roll 2d20?
Okay, so no, you roll you roll a d20 plus 4 space ADV.
You did?
Okay, let's see. Hopefully I don't fluff it.
Perfect. That hits.
Ah. Oh wow, okay.
It's got
So this is where it's going to do a ridiculously terrifying thing, because my Drake, as Salus brings his claws down, the little Drake gives a nice little roar, and Salus's claws actually glow. So he's going to do an additional damage on top of this from his Drake's ability called Infused Strike.
okay.
So
So I actually remember to use it.
So it's 2d6 plus 2 plus 1d8 plus what?
So hold on. So this is why ranges are now ridiculous. So it's
And are you also
3d6.
gonna make
Yes.
it your favored foe for the moment too?
Yeah. So it's 3d6
3d6.
plus. So that's all the d6s, because that's the claws and that, then it's plus. I think it was
So,
D8 for
did you
Zephyr
get-
Strike. Yeah.
Yeah, you get an extra D8 from
Plus-
Zephyr Strike. Was there an extra 1d6 from the Drake?
Yeah, it's 1d4. Luckily, don't worry. It's not. It's
Okay.
not that bad.
Because your claws are 2d6, aren't they?
Yeah. Plus, and then it's 2 for my damage modifier.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to chip in, or do you think this is enough?
So it should be 2d6 plus...
3.
Why is
Drake
it
because of
3?
the Drake ability.
6 from the Drake.
Okay, I thought
Yeah,
you
the
said...
infused strike adds
I thought you
element.
said...
Combination of
I thought you said...
slashing,
I thought you said the Drake was a
slashing
d4.
damage mainly, so it's slashing and slashing, force, and necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh, that is atrocious, but I did 20... Look at those rolls, that is appalling.
So-
21 damage in total.
So one of those d6s is slashing, or two of those d6s are slashing?
2 of them are, so the 2 ones are slashing,
Alright.
the 6 is necrotic, the 7 is force, and the 4 is slashing, and so is the 2.
Right, so...
So it would be 8 slashing damage,
So,
6 necrotic damage, and 7 force damage.
okay.
And then the Drake is going to do all it can do when I've not commanded it. It's going to run up and join me to keep me company as we kind of lash at the snake's neck, trying to take its head off.
Okay. It's looking bloodied.
I should hope so after that.
See, I'm glad
So-
there's a Drake warder who remembered how to use the infused strike.
I'd like you to make a strength save, Salus.
Strength. Salus is really strong.
It's a d20 plus 2.
It's just D20. Oh yeah, plus 2 because it's a strength
Strength
save.
save. Yay, you
13.
pass. You pass. Successful save. Throw the target suffers half the damage and is not restrained.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot to do something. Hold on. Where was it? You told me about it. Is it in the hero resources? And it's that one. Is it the buy? Oh, okay. Can he make a con saving throw, please? It's 12.
All right,
Con
I'll do
save
that.
12, please.
I'll do that first. Yep, d20, because he won't be able
I
to
forgot
do
about
this. Yeah, if he fails on this, he won't be able to do what he's about to do. 18. Damn indeed. Okay.
Oh, never mind. It was worth a try.
Indeed. Luckily, you're only going to take half of the grab and smash damage. This is bludgeoning and poison damage. Do you have any immunity or resistance to poison?
Who? Sorry, me?
Yes.
Yes. I
Is
will
it-
tell you what that is in a second. I am resistant to necrotic, immune to poison,
Aha.
and I cannot be affected by the poisoned condition either. Neither can
So-
my Drake.
So you only take 10 points.
You're immune to the poison.
Sorry, what?
How the hell are you immune to poison? We're level 3.
It's a
This is
special.
race.
Rice.
It's a special race thing.
Fair
Anyway,
enough.
you only take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as the snake man responds to your attack with his. Yes.
Oh, was that the start of its turn?
No, that's a reaction.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Everfire. It's your turn.
Yep. I am going to heal the person who got knocked out.
So that was Brom.
Yep, Brom. I am going to do healing hands on Brom. Or should I do cure wounds? I'll do cure wounds.
So you're going to go up to Brom and do cure wounds.
Yeah, it's
'Cause it's a
2d8
touch.
plus 3. Yeah. And he was 10
2D?
foot away from the guy, wasn't he?
You 2d8 plus 3, so you're casting it at second level.
I did it at second level. Is that
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
not good?
No, that's fine. Just checking. All right. So Brom, you've got 8 hit points back.
And with her rest of her action, she might help him to his feet.
So I believe you had 4 base
Yeah.
HP. So yeah, you're back to 4 base HP plus 4 temp.
And yep, that's it. That's all I'll do.
Okay.
Maybe move back. Rest of my movement, move back away from this yuan tea thingy that's attacking us.
Thank you. Alrighty. And
Eric's gonna heal.
Frank's turn again.
Releasing another arrow.
Roll to heat.
Because if I ain't got great hit points currently, so
Nobody does.
I just realised, why did I stay next to the snake man when I could have just ran away without an opportunity attack?
Yeah, and wouldn't that mean you also need to make a Constitution check to see if you still have the Zephyr Strike up?
No,
because
because
it's
Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike ends as soon as he does
No, I
it.
do need to make a check for
It is
my.
concentration. It is concentration.
Yeah, no, Zephyr Strike's gone. The moment he used the attack, it's gone.
Okay.
No, it's a save and.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Zephyr Strike, concentration up to a minute. You move like the wind. Until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn.
But
So-
I then used my favoured mark on it after I'd hit, so I would have dropped Zephyr.
Right.
So I
And-
need to roll to keep favoured mark, don't I? Because that counts as concentration.
Let me double check. Oh, yes, it does. Yes. Favored foe. Yes.
Ah, I lose it.
Ow!
Okay. But anyway,
Ellie is half Russian.
Frank, you did get a hit. Could you please roll damage?
Woo! 8 plus 2.
Is there anything you can add to that? Nope. Apparently not.
No.
So
So that's another 4 damage.
Question.
Yup. Except it only takes half.
Right, because it's undead.
Because it has resistance to non-magical
To
damage.
non-magical weapon.
Yeah. And...
Yes.
Brum, 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 brum.
This time.
But don't get it worked out.
What does Brum want to do?
I would like to recast Hex on it and Hex its strength this time.
Okay. And then you're going to do...
Eldritch Blast.
yeah.
With agonizing and repelling.
Yeah, of course. So,
Uh,
2 iterations of d20 plus 5. No, a minute. No, you only have 1 at this level, don't you?
yeah, I only have one right now.
Damn it.
Oh, yay.
I thought it would be rather weird if by 3rd level cantrips get an upgrade.
Yeah, it's 5th level they do.
Complete tangent. Is there a chance we could go to
23! That hits. So, it's a d10 plus... d10 plus 3 plus the 1d6 hex damage.
Yeah.
And you knock him back 10 feet.
Okay.
Exclamation R space D10.
Plus...
What I
So exclamation R space D10 plus 3 plus 1d6.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Eight. That could have been better.
Could have been better. And then since he got knocked back 10 feet, I'm going to move back 10 feet to create distance.
Yeah. So now you're 30 feet away from him again.
Yes. And that will end my turn.
Bandito!
Do I have anything to set this on fire? So I've got oil. Yeah, I've got...
You can just throw the oil at him and then hope somebody else...
I mean, there's a fire nearby. Can you just shoot the arrow through the fire?
Yeah, I'll check.
Mm-hmm. I thought he was going to... He came out in the telegram and I thought he was following me.
You're going to throw the oil?
On his horse and going out, so.
Go on.
Could I make a fire arrow?
That's going to take more than 6 seconds, mate.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just shoot it with the crossbow then.
Mm-hmm. You can steady aim.
I'll steady aim. Yeah.
Give yourself advantage.
Oh, that would trigger sneak.
Yes, it would.
Ooh, nice.
23 definitely hits. So that would be a D8. A D8 plus 4 plus your sneak attack bonus.
Plus 4. Plus 2d6.
Nope, not open.
17.
Not open, I haven't put it in telegram.
Ooh.
Damn.
And he's down.
Yay!
Do you want to head down to me anyway and see
Hell
if
yeah.
around?
Alright, now somebody go there and smash his head in.
I was about to ask, can I take my quarterstaff and smash his head?
Yeah, you can buy him. Now he's down. You can kick the shit out of him. Make sure he stays down.
I mean, I have an actual hammer if you want to borrow it. I also have a club.
Retrieve out my arrows.
So
Same thing with bandit.
if you still have, if you're temporary, if you have, if you still have temporary hit points left, you now lose them and go back down to your base HP.
Which is 5, because that's what I had. That's what you told me I had.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Leave him.
A grind out 2 for me.
Yeah. And
Salus is gonna look at them mutilating the dead corpse and kind of shuffle away quietly and go, maybe we should have a rest, sit down for 5 minutes.
I think
By
that's
that,
a good idea.
Figure out next steps before we just go around with more dead snake people.
Maybe by that purple campfire.
yep.
Yes, I'll sit a little bit further away. I'm not a fan of fire.
The you see ghost lights rise from the snake man's corpse and fly into all of you.
Can I check his body?
Yeah, of course you can.
That? That wasn't
Investigation,
fun.
I guess. Right.
So he had a knife and a sword. The sword is a great sword. You're only going to be able to lift it if you are strunk.
I'm somewhat strong.
Cool. Are you?
At least a 13 and strong.
You got. Are you proficient with martial weapons?
And let me double check.
I don't know what else I can
Nope, just simple. I mean, still use it for materials.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, surely the fighter could...
Yeah, body is kind of messed up at the moment, so any extra metals might be good.
But yeah, giving it to the fighter might also be good.
Oh wait, we do have a we have a fighter?
Yeah, that's me!
Aren't you a monk?
He's both.
Monk fighter!
Yes, but monk.
Yes, but monk! Yes, but yeah, in other words, you should be using your fisties. But, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, you still give him the sword, though, best case. I'm just saying,
yeah.
normally monk wants to punch, not swing sword.
I know. But, of course, at the early stages, monk hand-to-hand is fairly shit.
Yep.
What
Nice.
level of monk are you?
Not determined yet.
No, I meant what level? Like, your monk right now?
One.
He's only got one level.
Okay, never mind.
I
Yeah,
kind of
what?
checked to figure out what that was. Should be fisting? What?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
No,
Why are you talking about fisting?
you said should be.
It's
You said
wait.
should be fisting. The monk should be should be fisting.
Oh,
Does
okay.
that mean the monk's currently fisting the cube snake?
The tube snake.
Monk fatally fisting snake confirmed.
Oh, right.
The emo's fleshlight.
Wow.
The rope of no.
The prostate exam. Ugh.
Oh dear, oh dear.
How?
You started this.
Is Alistair to take a short rest next to the ominous yet discreet purple bonfire?
Yes, you can absolutely take a rest.
It's not ominous, it's a regular fire.
Yeah, just
I
an
don't know many
ordinary,
fires that are purple.
just an ordinary purple fire that's just venting out of the ground for no reason.
Yep. The Lord of Light has left a tiny bit of purple light for us to see by. We should.
I mean, either way, I'll take this opportunity to start fixing the holes in my body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got to roll health for my stupid Drake as well.
Yeah.
Thing. Where did it die?
Where's its hit die?
Is your Drake even take any
It's
damage?
D10s. It's got D10s.
The Drake
it has to
didn't-
roll its own recovery.
The Drake didn't take any damage though, did it? Okay, so in terms of how short rests work in this weird situation, let me find it.
It's currently got a max HP of 20 and an AC of 16.
I don't think that should be. I think it should be less than that. Okay, so a short rest is a period of downtime, at least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. At the end of a short rest, a character restores half their base hit points, but you still have all your base hit points, right?
I thought you had to roll for it, like you rolled your hit die on a short rest.
In regular D&D, absolutely, but this is fucked up.
Oh, okay, so how much do I recover?
Have you lost any of your minimum HP? No, then you're fine.
Oh.
I would probably be for my downtime. I would be probably trying to, get into that practice of, meditating. Would have been part of the training, and it's like.
Can Salus, as a roleplay thing, make either a stealth or sleight of hand check to discreetly eat food sources?
Yeah, if you want to sneaky.
Which one?
If you want to do a sleight of hand to see if you can eat without being noticed, by all means. But bearing in mind that trying to quietly eat looks suspicious. Yeah.
It is not quite so quiet. There is
You're furtively eating.
obvious sound of crunching coming from under Salus's mask.
What are you eating over there?
Not only that, but I imagine like you're hunched over with the food in your hand and you're furtively looking around, trying not to be noticed. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
makes it looks
really
It makes it
Not
look
as discreet
sus
as
as
you
fuck. Yeah. So, yeah.
What is he eating anyway? Who is this guy? This is
I
very
don't
sus.
Very sus.
Do I need to roll anything to see if I actually am able to meditate, or would I basically be trying?
Well, okay.
We're just trying to figure it out.
There is no mechanical meditation for monks. It's just roleplay. Okay?
Right.
So if you want to roleplay your short rest as just sitting cross-legged and doing deep breathing exercises, that's cool. But there's nothing you need to roll for it, and no benefit.
Reason why at this point, don't got key yet.
Yeah, you don't have key points yet. This is true.
So I wouldn't. So would that mean I would not know how to meditate yet?
No. No, it doesn't mean you don't know how to meditate yet. Meditation is just doing deep breathing and focusing on your breathing and putting all other thoughts out of your mind so that you can clear your thoughts, clear the clutter out of your mind. And
then, yeah, Frank would be probably doing that to,
Mm-hmm. Now,
think clearly.
You probably will be a little distracted from the recent loss of everything that you loved. That your culture is dead, your wife is gone for all intents and purposes, your career as a wargaming star is over. All of it's gone.
I'm assuming by the end of I'm assuming partway into the meditation, all of that kind of hits me like a freight train.
Do a wisdom save.
All right.
To see if you can hold your shit together.
+3. Six.
Yeah, you find as you clear your your mind, or try to, but thoughts of everything that happens rushes in, and you find yourself weeping.
And imagine it was like, okay.
Your unbeaten heart hurts.
Yeah, like clutching his head. Okay. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to meditate for a bit. Fuck, that's intense.
That's what she said. Anyway. Sorry.
You guys basically watch Frank basically having a full-blown panic attack.
Yep. Hello, I commit arson. I didn't notice that you'd commented. Sorry if you've been there a while. Thank you for watching our stream.
Oh, here.
I commit arson. That's a great name. Anyway, yeah. So, is anybody else doing anything in particular during their hour or so of quiet contemplation?
Yeah. Salus is being alive, of course.
Salus is being alive.
Yes, like the other pooples do. I can do skateboards.
Ron will communicate with his patron to see what they want him to do for now.
I am human, yes. Want to go skateboards?
Now, a cow pretend.
Assuming your guy doesn't really know the first rule of disguises is not to constantly bring up the fact that they're not.
He's quoting a meme. He's quoting a meme.
I know.
Now, a man pretending to a cow.
Hey guys, do you want to do skateboards? I am a human too.
Rob would communicate with his patron to see what they want.
What kind of monster would do something like this?
Kill me. ASDF movies. Such a blast from the past.
They're still going.
I know, that's what's concerning.
What would I guess I'd just be like still patching up the holes in myself.
Mm-hmm.
Or trying to patch the holes in myself.
You got mending, mate?
I have tools.
Tools. Tinker, tinker, tinker. Okay.
And to be fair, if I want to hold myself together, I could just use my armor.
Ashley Isaacson is also in the stream chat.
I wonder, can Warforged, if they lose their leg, like just replace it with a different random one? Like Meccano, can you just like bolt it back in place?
I mean, technically assume I can if I can get the fit.
Funnily enough,
Just
there are
An
rules.
artist to fit you with a new leg.
There are rules for prosthetic legs in D&D. So,
But-
yes,
Yeah,
Wolf.
but wouldn't a
Yes,
prosthetic
Warforged.
leg for a Warforged be a real leg?
Essentially, yes. But what I'm saying is, doesn't matter if they're warforged or not. Technically, any race can do that. Can just put an artificial leg on.
Yeah.
But yes.
And plus, I'm an armorer, so when I create the armor, it also creates missing limbs, which serve as the actual limb.
Yeah,
Which actually is a cool mechanic.
it is.
Cool. Okay. Well, I mean, if for like a living creature made of fleshy bits, like a prosthetic limb is like a metal one, does that mean for Warforged who are made of metal, your prosthetic limb is made of flesh?
Even more
I
disturbing.
think to a Warforged it's just a limb, not really prosthetic.
Yeah.
Have you heard of flesh crafting?
I heard of flesh golems.
Well, yeah, flesh golems are made through flesh crafting, where you graft a biological piece onto another body and magically merge them together. Technically,
Alright,
You
well,
could-
if I
you
lose
could
my
graft-
arm, I will just have to borrow one from something later on.
you could graft fleshy limbs onto a warforged body.
Oh, Bandit.
Let's hope at some point you run into a bullet then.
At least then Salas wouldn't be the only guy who reeks.
Eureka! Is
No,
anybody
Eureka.
exactly? So yes. Anyway, while you are sitting there contemplating life after doom,
Well, Bandit's basically trying to dig a family burrow, apparently.
Bandit would be digging into his family burrow in the hopes of being able to get Revivify cast on them, and eventually bring them
Keep that one
back.
if you want.
Well, do you have Revivify?
I don't. That's why eventually.
Well, Revivify needs to be cast within 10 minutes.
Oh, the
Raise Dead. is-
raise. I swear there's a spell to bring him back to life. It's like a while.
Yeah, it's Raise
Wish.
Dead. Yeah, Raise Dead or Resurrection.
Resurrection. That's it.
But-
Or true resurrection.
or True Resurrection.
Salas, like,
Yeah,
But
that one.
seriously, Raise Dead. I know it sounds like Animate Dead, but it's not. It's Raise Dead. You just return a dead creature that's been dead no longer than 10 days back to life, as long as their soul
I'm
is
thinking
willing.
more like resurrection kind of beat.
You're gonna need a bigger diamond.
Yeah, he's looking. That's his goal.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Alright, so you're digging under the rock, trying to find the bodies. Can anybody see a problem with removing dirt from under a large stone?
David.
And will fall
David.
you and crush you.
Ye-
David.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're going to end up dropping down your head. You might want to stop it.
Is anybody going to persuade Bandit to stop?
It stop.
I can.
Please
We actually
stop.
have to try to persuade him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try.
Sure, let's
Yeah,
try. I
maybe
think it's a plus.
the warlock should try.
Yeah, I only got a 7.
Good.
Yeah.
Brom, go for it. Show him how it's done.
This ought to be fun. Uh,
17! Yeah, it's a bit more convincing.
22.
Damn.
Brom is much more convincing. There you go. So, Eva, Firemoth, and Brom both make cogent points.
There's.
Could you move the rock then?
Oh, can they?
Because I'm going to dig. I need to get to them.
I can cast Sanctuary on
You can
our
also
little
you can
raccoon
also
friend.
you can also attempt to push the rock away.
Yeah, I'll try.
I'll help whoever's
Okay, was
trying
that
so they have
strength?
advantage.
Is that a strength check?
That would be an athletics check,
That'd be
and the best people.
athletics. Okay, I'll
Go on.
try.
Yeah, you're actually one of the strongest ever, Firemoth.
Oh, I did terribly.
But you had advantage on that.
Roll again.
Drake, go and help. My Drake's actually got a strength of 16, and it can make its own checks.
Nice.
Can I?
I did a
see
bit better that time.
Okay,
Let's see if
Potato.
Corpsey can have a go at this.
Corpsey.
Well, I couldn't think of a name, so
That's good.
I named it Corpsey the Dragon.
Corpsey the dragon. Nope.
No, Corpsey's really crap.
Corpsey does
Sorry.
not. But there's enough oomph between Ever Firemoth and Brom to begin rolling the stone off the burrow.
But yeah, is now a bad time
Excuse
to
me.
suggest Animate Dead because it's cheaper than Resurrection?
Don't do Animate Dead.
I want them to be.
That's not a good idea.
I want them to
Maybe
have
them.
life again.
They,
Not
They won't
10
come
minutes
back.
life.
yeah, and they won't come back. It'll just be their bodies animated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I've seen it. We tried it in the temple. It was dreadful.
as an odd one,
Immediately wished it back.
would Salus's bite be able to do anything to them, or do they have to be alive for that to have an effect?
They have to be
before they-
alive for that to have an effect.
Oh. Okay, I can't help with that. Yeah, sorry.
But Eva will try and cast like Revivify on them because they've done it many times in the temple, like just playing around, but it doesn't work.
What's your name?
It doesn't seem to be able to channel enough power.
What's your name?
It's just weird.
Okay.
Not liking this
Yeah,
new
oh
world
my
at
God,
all.
sorry.
No, it's too dark.
Mm-hmm. That must
Is
be
it
why
good
it's
job
not
I have
working.
dark vision then?
You'll get used to it.
When you-
Yeah, of course, my guy's just kind of wandering around because, I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Nice.
I can see much further than everybody.
Bear in mind that you're still only seeing the world in shades of grey.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's still not nice.
Yeah. Can I try and cause the fireplace by using thaumaturgy to brighten? Because I can do that using thaumaturgy to make the fire brighter. Or does anything happen to the fire?
Try it.
Oh, you just cast it. That's it. It doesn't have like a roll because it's just thaumaturgy.
Right, but
it's not a very strong spell.
So you're actually casting it, yes? You're not just asking me if it will work. Okay. The
Man, see, somebody has like torches or something.
it does flare for a moment, but then returns to.
Huh.
Can I?
I can make a light. Ever makes a light.
You can use the light spell.
A light cleric, yeah.
The light
One
cleric.
of her cantrips.
The light cantrip. Yep. So
So she's just going to use that. Is that okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
Make people glow.
Well,
That doesn't really help anyone.
It's So does Everfiremoth not have dark vision? Eh?
They do have dark vision. I'm an Asimar.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, this does help a little bit because anywhere within 20 feet of you is bright light, and it's dim light for an additional 20 feet. So for those of you with dark vision, it's like having 40 foot of bright light.
This way is okay.
Ooh.
hell yeah.
Damn. That's
I mean, Salus can make light, but it's really not effective because it's with a random cantrip.
Okay. Now, are you going to put... Yeah, so what object are you casting this light on? Are you putting it on an item of your clothing, a weapon, your mace?
Is it on my mace?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It'll last for an hour, but you can recast it. It's fine.
So,
It's a cantrip. I can just cast it as many times as I like.
Yeah.
so if we don't need to eat or drink, then I think, if my memory serves right, the next step after securing resources is finding shelter.
Or making it.
Right.
I think we should move from here. I don't think it's any good staying here.
You don't want to continue to hang out in the graveyard next to a purple fire?
It's just a devastated area of horror and nastiness in Ever's estimation. It's right for the Lady of Shadows to be lurking around.
Do you guys want me getting up higher up and see if there's any nearby structures?
No, conserve your strength.
Actually, Braun, if you remember right, I can basically scale up things without even trying.
Yeah, you'd have to find something to climb up, though. You can't just climb up air.
I was gonna ask, could I do like a perception check to see what's actually around us, like what I can scan on the horizon, or be an actual ranger and look for stuff at range.
Yes.
Go right ahead, Nick.
Watch me do crap.
I was just gonna say, what is your dark vision?
Bam.
Yeah, you don't see... There's nothing to see, really. Everything's destroyed.
Sorry guys, I'm being a player's handbook ranger now. I'm being effectively just dead weight. Sorry. I suppose, is there there's no pathways or anything obvious to follow, it's just dead and dark around us?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to do here? I mean,
Salus wants to wander somewhere. Oh look, everyone's really bad at perception today.
Yes.
Perception.
I've got a +5 to it as well, and I'm just that's so bad.
Yeah, there's still there's still ash clouds that are, fogging things up. So that's
It is all of the lava essentially cooled.
for the most part. It's glowing in some places,
Room is open at the moment.
which just goes. All it does is make the area
Also
like
knows
glow an
lava
eerie red. You know.
I mean, Salus will probably want to get going, seeing as he can't recover health for some reason above a small amount of hit points. He'll probably want to find out why that's going on, why a weird orby thing came out of the other dead. I mean, not the other dead person, the dead person into our body, and figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Fired. Journal.
Fire what?
I mean,
What did Brom say?
Does Fire still have the journal? From the dragon?
Oh yes, yeah. Everfire Moth would still have the journal.
Did the
Do
dragon?
Do you want me to look in the journal?
you remember what it said?
Yes. Yes. I'd like a reminder on what it said.
It just was from one of our moths who was a dragon, and it said that they were worried that all the leukocyte was disappearing, so they were going to go off and protect it together in a special dragon place.
Did they
So
actually
no
disappear?
action.
do we know where the special dragon place is?
It doesn't specify, but I think they flew off towards the west.
No.
East?
North.
North. They flew off towards the north.
I was waiting for you to just go
That's
through
it.
all the different
That's
directions.
it. It's towards the north. Look, she's got an 8 for intelligence, okay? She's not brightest spark in the box.
Yeah, Frank's like, oh, hell no.
Does anybody want to make an insight check on that?
I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salus can't, can he? Because he just wouldn't have a clue.
No. Yeah.
Hey,
He wouldn't
20.
know either way.
7.
Okay. So, Tommy and Bandit both did well? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, bearing in mind that one of the first things you saw come burning down out of the sky after the mountain exploded were chunks of burning lycosite, you would probably very quickly put together that the place that the dragons thought that all the lycosite stockpile would be safe was inside the Great Mountain.
What's the first to blow up?
Yeah. Apparently when you put that much lycosite together, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Would anyone
Yeah,
like to
but-
go investigate the mountain?
Yeah,
It
Frank's
seems
like,
that
I don't know
most
about
logical.
any of that. I don't know about any of that, but going back towards the area of devastation is a big hell no for me.
Okay.
Seems
I mean,
like the
as we
most
see,
logical area, though.
we have 2 options here. We can either head there and see what the hell actually happened with the lycosite, or we can head south.
Let's go to Crab Island again.
Well, west or
I'd
east?
rather.
You're not trying to outrun a lava
Crab
flow anymore.
Island.
Sorry?
No, south was... Where was those guys at again?
Where did who go?
Ophidia
The
is
south, right?
south, as if you're trying to remember that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the guys who sent the snake people after us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, south is
Yeah,
out.
so south. No, that's why I'm bringing it up as an option, because it seems like the king might know something that we don't.
Yeah.
But we're never gonna get close to him.
I mean,
Yeah.
He has his men ordered to kill us on sight. We're never getting close to him.
Yes, the men have the order.
The king already.
So
Could
basically,
we not like disguise ourselves and get close that way?
well, no. If we head south, we'll most likely attract attention from his men. Instead of killing them, we just capture one and see what their orders were. Maybe we can learn something that way.
How mango pulped is the yuan tea after these guys beat it up?
What?
How mango pulped?
Yeah, like, on a scale of like rice pudding to soup, what consistency is its head still at?
I mean, I think you were the one that did most of the.
The reason where I'm getting at. Okay, I just want to know: is most of its head in a salvageable state?
It's Campbell's chunky soup.
So I can't skin his head to make a hat as a disguise.
No, you can't make his head into a hat.
I mean, technically, you could stitch the flesh together.
You probably could.
Can I try?
Plus, they shed their skin, so it might come off quite easy.
That's not how that works.
Soon.
Can I see how much of the mango pulp snake can I harvest to make a disguise?
If you want to try and cut the skin off and stitch any broken bits back together and see if you can make a snake head hood.
Yeah.
Do you have any proficiency with oh, for fuck's sake.
That's exactly the idea. I'm a snake.
Snake is snake.
I'm slipping little snake.
Are you okay?
That's like 30 years old now, that meme.
I know. So what check do I need to make? What do I need proficiency in?
Do you have any tools that would be useful for stitching leather? Because that's essentially what you're going to be doing. You have leatherworkers tools.
I have as tools a backpack, a bedroll, some torches, and some rations. So I'm going to say no. I don't have anything to stitch it back together.
Nope.
Okay, I'm not going to attempt to do that, but I am going to say that I like the idea of going towards the mountain with everyone as a group.
But Frank doesn't like
friends
that.
stick together, and we're all friends now, so let's be friends and travel together.
Let's hold hands and go skipping towards the mountain.
But I was about to say, if you want, you could just take some flesh with us.
No, I have enough. I mean, I'm fine.
I mean, you suggested disguise, and it might work.
Just cover yourself
for later.
But you mango pulp this one. Perhaps maybe we should find one and leave it, like, more of it intact.
But either way, I think we have these are the two possible options. Or third, we could literally just wander the countryside until something happens. Which I don't recommend, seeing as it's not going to,
Well, Frank suggested earlier to, make somewhere to sleep. Try and regain our strength.
You're already at max HP.
Yes, you simply do. Yes, you simply do.
We don't know. Hang on, Anthony. Weren't you the one that specified that we don't know if this is? If our weakened state is permanent.
This is true. So you want to test the theory by spending 8 hours sleeping.
Or would the hour-long rest indicate that
the fact that you didn't the fact that your hour-long meditation / rest did not make you feel any better could be a clue. But then again, you were also all torn up about your lost family and culture and everything. So maybe you didn't notice that Maybe you thought that the reason why you didn't feel any better was because of that.
Should I just roll insight and see
If you
see
want
if I
to.
put these two and
Yeah.
one and one together? $11.
I don't think so. I don't think you figured it out yet.
I mean, it can't hurt to at least try to, I don't know, like, try and set up somewhere safe so we can at least try to get our strength back. Like,
Roll persuasion,
surely
see if you can
the-
convince them that this is a good idea.
Okay. I need to pay my loan off, that's all.
on it. And I got, like, literally a +1.
Hey-oh. I feel severely...
You are not convincing, Frank. Everyone else seems to think you should keep moving instead.
I just tried to roll insight. Can I try and do a medicine check on us? Actually, see what
Yeah.
might be wrong with us.
It's Dark Souls aid.
I'm not doing double running.
Oh, Jesus.
Because
You can't find a pulse.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the help action.
You're gonna help her find her pulse?
No, like, help by, you know, checking my own kind of body to see if...
You already did, remember? You already
Oh, yeah,
determined
right.
that you do not have a pulse.
Yeah. Next, like,
Anyone
yeah.
else want to give Eva the help action to try and do better at medicine check generally?
Does anybody want to...
I
mean,
have a +5.
The problem is roleplay wise, Salus would have absolutely no idea to suggest that he's meant to ever have a pulse.
This is also true. But basically she's had...
He's
Can you help?
wondering why you're all poking your necks and things. He's like, weird people.
Help me
Yeah,
check something.
Somebody
I'll
touch
give
me!
you
I need
advantage.
somebody else to touch me!
the raccoon will help.
Only with consent.
Yeah.
Or the subscription, or if you sign up now, 50% off the subscription to Touch Me.
Cool.
Only touches.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what you're referring to. OF.
Yeah, sign up now to see me in my
Wait,
cosplay.
hang on.
Do you have an OF?
Do you have an iPad?
Yeah, drfeats.com.
what?
You didn't used to have one.
You just have who the fuck is merch.
Oh, that is fine.
Alright.
Enigmatic-engineer.com.
Okay, so...
Okay.
You guys are struggling to find any evidence that you're alive. But you must be, because
Yep.
you're walking and talking and thinking and stuff.
Yeah.
Shocking.
True. I think I would feel more alive if I was somewhere more pleasant.
So you want to find somewhere where there is light.
Just
Yeah, like a bit of grass, something.
Loan free.
You
You wanna
know,
find
because
colour.
this looks like an apocalypse.
Yeah, just
It does.
Find something colourful, not purple.
Not purple or red.
And Frank's like, your suggestion of doing that is heading back in the direction of the devastation.
You're already in the devastation.
Yeah,
We never
When we
left the
head out-
devastation. The devastation
Yeah,
literally is
Can't
following
get
us.
much worse, can it?
It can't be much
Like, we
worse.
could be deeper in the devastation if we tried.
There must be somewhere left intact in this world. That can't all be over.
No.
Clients is when you
The place that was best known for its natural beauty and stuff was Naturia, which would be the well, Ophidia is close to, but yeah, Naturia and Sturmendrang are the next closest cities beside Carfenia.
I mean, I guess we can head to one of those then.
And Naturia was
And
particularly
somebody-
well known for its, life.
And somebody's too afraid to investigate the cause of this disaster. Let's go somewhere else and avoid figuring out what happened.
Yes, let's go,
Well-
Victoria.
Well,
Also, he's saying this in character, not out of it.
Being Saki.
Yeah, it's like I'm not trying to be afraid. Realistically speaking,
Oh, I mean, you're not trying. You are.
ran from we all ran from there.
Frank,
Yeah,
how do you know we won't learn anything from there?
What have you been up to?
I mean, if it literally is the cause of what happened, it only makes sense that we would figure out why it happened at the source.
I'm not sure there's anything left there, though. That was the place that we saw that got exploded.
It did go boom.
And we were seeing it through other people's eyes, and then they were winking out. And those people don't seem to be there anymore. And I just don't think it's a good idea to go there. Maybe we could go and see if someone in Naturia might have had a better view. Plus, I know that I think they had really good healers there.
Oh,
And they could figure out what's wrong with us all.
So you want to go to Naturia?
Yeah.
He's going to try
I
and
say-
persuade
I say we
people.
follow. I say we follow the cleric.
Well, again,
You know,
if we're going to avoid the source of the problem and head in a random direction, might as well head to Detroit.
It is sort of the next next most north. So you are still heading somewhat in the right direction towards.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. How do we know they survived any better than
there
we?
we go.
You don't.
They didn't. We know they didn't.
It's my last thing.
That's what most of those sendings were coming from. But if this is where everybody wants to go, then it makes sense that's where we go.
They were the last to be destroyed besides Carphenia.
Hello.
I mean, there's still a chance we'll get some answers, but
Yes, please.
I'd still rather go to where it started.
It's on the way!
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is a slight detour where we should be going, but if this is where they want to go, then I think it makes sense. We might as well.
Yeah, check it out on the way.
I,
Good.
Best case
I
scenario,
roll-
we find nothing and it crushes their little hopes and dreams.
And there's a big group of people.
I was
Where's
quite
this?
effective with my persuasion. Like, I actually got a 20 on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but you know what? Yeah, Frank's gonna just follow that lead and just just
same to me,
start going that
yeah,
direction.
makes sense to follow the guiding light, right?
No.
Well, I know
I'm
you.
oriented.
And I know you're enjoying the darkness,
I mean, I'm
bro.
well aware he's trying to be persuasive, but that doesn't stop me from stating my opinion.
It doesn't stop us
No, wait,
from speculating.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't stop people
It's-
saying. But
It's not mind control,
I was
but
quite persuasive.
yes.
I was quite persuasive, but you are still free to disagree and not want to do it. You know, it depends how strongly you feel about it, really, doesn't it?
I
In the
say we
words
also go to
My-
Naturia.
in the words of my lovely wife, and she told me once, she went, irrespective of whether or not you think you can change my mind, I still believe I'm right.
Yeah.
And that was the point where I was smart enough to know to be quiet.
I'll meet you in the middle. If we go to
If you go to what?
the city and find nothing, we go to the mountain.
That's the
That sounds like a fair plan.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happening. Yeah.
Frank is already moving.
All right. Frank is already
Whoa.
marching towards Naturia.
Because
all
by
right.
this point we were just kind of sitting around discussing.
Yeah, let's do something. Yeah.
Well, we had a good plan, this one brought up a slightly not good plan, which was go to Naturia.
I'm just saying, we keep going round and round and round in circles. I think we're ending up in a feedback loop.
Again, which one happened if somebody didn't bring up the idea of going somewhere else?
Yeah, don't have time to argue this now. Let's go.
No, we're walking in arguing at the same time.
Yeah, we're talking. You're talking. You are walking towards Naturia.
You can't complain about the feedback loop when you're technically the one who caused the feedback loop.
You're heading.
Exactly.
You're all heading towards Naturia while complaining about going to Naturia. Yeah.
I think at this madness going on, Salus has just sat there talking in Draconic to his little Drake friend. Did anyone speak Draconic, or is it just me?
Nah.
I do.
Oh, you'll hear Salus kind of impolitely talking about how he thought he was insane, but you guys have really proven he's the most sane one in the group.
Brahm's going to respond in Draconic. Watch who you're talking different languages around. I can understand.
You're talking to your lizard dog, and you're calling us insane?
It's not a lizard dog. It's Drake. It's a dragon, but it's smaller.
But it's not human or humanoid.
One of you
It's not
is
people.
a troll, and we're worried about me talking to a lizard. Precisely.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Bandit would.
Seeing as I don't have enough material to actually fix myself at the moment, I'm going to attempt to wear my armor around myself until I can actually do decent repairs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't state it before, Bandit would have collected some remains, so he can eventually bring them back. Yeah,
I mean, if you want to store them in there.
I didn't say explicitly did that, but I just wanted to confirm.
Ashley Isaacson is very amused that the adventurers are getting sidetracked, starting only fantasy accounts to raise money to find their pulses. I'm dying, they say.
Well, I'm just saying it's an effective...
Oh, we're already dead, so whatever.
I mean, hey, look, my body might be cold, but my OnlyFans, it's smoking hot.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for anyone.
That was good. That was good. I like that. That was punny. That's good. Anyway.
Yeah, of course, Frank is basically leading the way because, well, I've got 35 feet of movement. I'm faster than everybody.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
How fast is your base movement?
Also 35. Same as you. He can keep up.
That's why I specified I put on my armor.
Fair enough.
I love this.
Probably I'm casually walking though, because I'm still running calculations in my head, so obviously I'm not really trying to be leading you guys.
Mm.
All right then. So,
of course, Frank checks every once in a while to, make sure, the rest of them are able to follow.
Yeah.
Actually, if anything, because of that, I'd probably be bringing up the rear.
okay.
Fun, another little plug. You know what else you can see bringing up the rear? My OnlyFans.
God damn it!
Fuck's sake!
I really didn't want to say it like that, because I knew that was going to happen, but I stepped into it. I make no apologies.
Okay, I'm done with that gap now.
So, as you are walking through what, so you're walking through what should be dense jungle and is now nothing but ash and cooling lava rock and charred remains of tree stumps. Some of them still smoking. You'd also, unfortunately, see some other warforged, other mechanical beings that are half half buried in the rock and ash, completely inert.
You right?
Some
So
of
they're
them,
not working.
some of them showing signs that their extremities melted slightly before they died.
I'm gonna check to check some of them.
Go on then.
You have the
See if I recognize any of them, or what condition some of their pieces are in.
I get a feeling the word schmanibalism is going to happen in a minute.
Schmanibalism.
I'm seeing this as more of a Wally situation.
A Wally? Like, where's Wally?
No.
No, like the robot.
Wall-E.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
I get it. Where you just
I think
basically
that
galvanizes the others. Yeah, I think that might be what happened.
Other versions to
Yeah, take pieces of the broken robot so he's got spare parts for himself. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that was the idea.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to at least make sure I don't recognize the people or the machines I'm taking them from.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, he was well nice. All right, now give me his leg.
Bobby, no! Oh, wait, his eyes. Oh, he got them diamond implants. I need those real quick.
I used to love the way his eyes sparkled with such joy. Give him here.
So, so you're acquiring some parts. Limbs, eyes, maybe a head. What is Ever Firemoth rolling for? Checking around.
Looking around for
Okay.
influence of the Lady of Shadows and evil things crawling around.
You see, coming through a patch of fog, a mob of about 8 people.
Hey, wait up everyone, there's people over there. And they're quite a big group, looks like there's about 8 of them.
God.
Is there anything to hide behind? Because Salas is already looking to duck out.
Would like to stealth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is why I'm asking. Can I hide?
There's
Can we tell anything about these people that are coming towards? Can we see anything?
Can I just pretend to be like one of the melted Warforged just
yes!
there?
Yes, you can do a performance to see if you can pass as a broken bot. Anybody who wants to hide can find a scorched tree stump to try and hide behind.
Hey, 15.
How's that been? Yay.
And my stealth ability is a +4.
You're all trying to hide, huh?
Oh, I got a 14. That's not the best in the world.
It's okay.
So yeah, I managed to basically half duck behind, some of the, half destroyed buildings.
No buildings, but yeah.
Because I can't just obviously just take off.
No, you can't fly yet. Not at the moment.
The shield.
Sorry?
Because of armor.
Please, you don't know.
This dude a shield?
Hold on. Are you saying that the bird can't fly?
Not at the moment. His feathers were all burnt off.
Oh,
Yeah, but armor gives you disadvantage, not shields.
Yeah, so that's the armor.
Okay, it's the armor then.
The first roll would have
One
been
or
an
the
8.
other.
Yeah. Anyway. Most of you stealth effectively enough. But this crowd of people who look similarly cadaverous to yourselves are approaching Everfire. And you hear some of them saying,
Oh yeah, you do still have the light on, technically.
Yeah, you do still have light.
That's
Gotta
a good
leave
point.
the
Everyone else
light
is
on
hiding
when
and
I'm
Eric's
gone.
just glowing.
hi,
I'm where?
hi, We
Hello?
help need. Hi.
Yeah, I mean, you can hide with us if you want. What are you hiding from?
No. Hello. You. Friend? Help.
Yes. Yes, we're friends. I don't know how I can help. We're all struggling. I
We
can pray for you.
pray. What
Yeah, I'll
pray?
pray to the Lord of Light.
No light.
Ease your suffering.
Light gone. Only
It's not gone, look. And she'll show her mace with its light.
the light. I feel so hollow.
I'm sure you'll feel better soon. It'll pass.
Hollow.
We should follow you in the house.
And I figure out what's up with this person. Perception?
We're heading to bed.
Oh.
They're dead like you.
I'm heading to bed.
I think that you might need to have a sit down.
No. We need to escape. We were
Okay, go on then.
running
Yeah.
from the fire. We
Okay.
For 6 months, man, I
And
don't
all
know.
was dark.
No.
Yeah, I mean, same for us, really.
where you go get help.
We're just trying to find survivors and things, and trying to see if anything's still intact. I don't know if I can help you more than that. I think you'll have to maybe you also search. I think if the more people are searching, the better.
So
So if you guys carry on searching over that way, we'll carry on searching over this way, and I'm sure someone will find something sooner or later.
if we separate, we might lose you.
But why would? But I'm sure we could find each other again.
Where
At one point, Frank's gonna poke his head out. It's like, so are they more of those snake things, or
no, they're not snake
No.
things. They appear to be dead
No, they're
people.
No, they're people.
They look like they might be Carthenians from what's left of their clothes.
Oh.
You
Where are
can't
you
trust the
coming from?
undead.
Salus is
I think
saying
we're-
they're clearly dead and we can't trust dead things.
I'm like, unfortunately, at this stage, I think the fact of the matter right now, I think we're all undead.
We're
Okay, you can't trust those undead.
how live if dead?
I have no clue.
Maybe something happened with the Lycocyte. I don't know.
Magic. The magic. It should have saved us. It failed. Like sight rained. Fire fell. Ash covered. Friends died. Why? All lost. Why?
Well, we don't know. We're trying to find out, same as you. But we don't know.
Yeah, or as a better way of thinking of it, we could treat it as a new beginning.
No.
Before
We could try,
destruction.
if we tried to at least try and rebuild something. we can at least get some form of life.
Rebuild. What?
Yeah, real objective, which is a good thing.
All gone.
Do you still remember how to use tools without magic?
I used Lycosite for everything. Never needed tools. So much power, all gone. Gone.
You know, it's like, and this was the reason. And you guys wonder why it's like this brawn is why I never fully tried to rely on like sight.
Yeah, she's got 8 pussies today, apparently.
Mock me.
She went bear hunting.
Mock
and
us.
did bear bait and
Why?
I'm not mocking.
Cruel.
Unfortunate.
We suffered. We died trying to live. It's not fair.
No, she thinks right about it.
And you mock us.
I died trying to save as many as I could.
Yeah, when she's talking about, she's been talking about it, so she's fine.
Pity the dead
She knows.
that knew not what they had when they lived. If you had much, then you should share. Give yourself, so that we might live.
Give what? I don't have magic to spare, and I don't, because I never were able to cast magic.
Your dead lights. We take
Dead
your dead
light.
lights. And
How's
roll.
the dead-
Sorry?
I was about to, yeah,
What
I was
the hell
seeing
is
where
that?
that was going.
Your fight or flight kicks in, and you're gonna re-roll for your extra temporary hit points as combat initiates again.
Imagine seeing stuff of products like, shit.
What were we rolling again, sorry?
So first, you need to figure out. You need to roll your hit die, all of them, to see how many extra temporary hit points you gain.
20!
10. Yes.
Nice.
I'm gonna be ranged for this encounter.
And then 7. That's not good. You might want to hang back for this one.
I think I will.
And then roll initiative.
17.
23.
Hey, 15 again.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Practically double 20 in a row.
There we go.
Bandit on 23. Frank on 20. Brom on 17. Tommy on 15. Salas on 6. The Hollows on 6 also. And Eva on 4. Okay, Bandit, what you doing?
Shooting him with my crossbow. Since I'm hidden, I'm steady. So I'm using. I'd take advantage because I'm hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you're doing it from,
Not very convincing.
if you're already stealthing, steady aim is not required.
Yes.
Yep, so you still have your bonus action available if you need
Mm.
it. 23 hits.
D8, and that gives me stealth attack, right?
Yeah, you get your sneak attack bonus.
Yeah.
What we read?
Sneak
Plus
Sneak attack.
plus 4.
That's really good, sorry.
Yep, your dexterity.
One as well.
2d6.
Is it 2d6 at level 3?
Yeah, sneak attack is 2d6 currently.
Okay.
Mhm.
16.
Then BA hide.
Yeah, let's make this really cool. Your arrow goes right through the eye socket of one of the hollows, bursts out of the back of his skull, and strikes the one behind him. 2 of them go down.
Damn!
6 remain.
Weak. I got 27 for
Sneak.
hide action.
Yep. Frank!
Alright. How far are they from me?
I imagine that they staggered fairly close to your position before they got aggressive.
Alright then. Then I'm gonna go ahead, rapier. Use the rapier, stab.
You have a rapier?
Yeah!
I'm sure you have a longsword.
Oh, right.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you have a rapier, you just haven't got it listed in your attacks and spellcasting. Okay. So, yeah, your rapier would be a d20 plus 4.
Yep. That, and then, as well as that, I'll do an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay. Which would also be d20 plus 4. So, 2 iterations of d20 plus 4.
Okay, if I remember the right, it's RR space 2
Space.
D20 2 space D20 plus
4.
4.
It's 9 that it can't.
Nat 20 on the punch. Nice.
Is that first nat 20?
That's
Yeah, that was first nat 20.
Okay. So,
Oh, quick
it's,
question. Do the monk's punches count as weapons?
kinda? They're actually, technically it's an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
It's just basically I can use my Drake to do his infused strikes, but if obviously it can't work on the crit, I'll give it to his rapier.
Okay. So the rapier would be a 1d8 plus 2, and the punch. Is it a d6 for your
D4.
D4. Okay, so it would be 2d4 plus 4 for that. So altogether it's 1d8 plus 2d4 plus 4, and then
Oh, my Drake's using his ability to do infused strikes, so he'll gain either 1d6 on the rapier strike, or if you're allowing it, 2d6 on the punch.
if it specifically says a weapon attack, it's going to have to be on the rapier. So
That's fine, I'll give it to his rapier, so he gets an extra 1d6,
yeah.
damage.
So 1d8, 2d4, 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, 1D.
1d8
Okay, I got 1D8, then the 2D4.
and 1d6 plus 4. Very nice. And
I would probably say for the unarmed strike, I think the dude basically did a side of the head and
that's another
then finished off with an uppercut.
That's another 2
Wait,
down.
Damn.
Another 2 down.
Yeah, these guys don't seem that tough.
No, they don't.
We're just abusing the. I was about to say abusing the elderly, but they're not elderly or undead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, men.
Another person.
Or women.
Hollow folk. Brum.
Or
Hello,
hello,
peoples.
folk. Yes.
Hello,
All I know
homies.
is that when it comes to their turn, I'm probably going to get the bulk of the damage. Because I have
I
to
mean,
get a
right
lot
now, I
of
think
gold.
you're the one right
Well,
there.
they're not gonna get a. They're probably not gonna get a turn because it's Brom next, and they're going. And there's only 4 of them left.
I think they're going last too, aren't they?
Almost. Ever goes after them. Brom.
Yeah, I did. I rolling really crap today.
Am I still
Yeah, it
stealth
happens.
from beforehand?
Yes, you're still stealthed. You didn't poke your head up and say anything, so you're still stealthed.
Cool. Sneak attack?
Uh-huh. Are you going to combo that with... I mean, I'm assuming you're going to do that from range?
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast?
I was gonna say I didn't know if Eldritch Blast worked with sneak attack, but
Technically, it has to be a finesse weapon or a ranged weapon, but it is a ranged spell attack.
so per you it works.
I'm going to allow it, because it's fun.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, this got a hell of a lot scarier.
Yes.
Like it wasn't already scary to begin with.
You're a bunch of glass cannons, but yeah. So
yeah.
D20 plus 5 to hit with advantage. Yeah.
Space ADV.
Space ADV. Dirty 20. And so that's a D10 plus 3 plus 1d6.
Dang. That's low.
Another 1 down. And what the... Yeah. 3 points of damage splashes over to another. And... Tommy.
Just started to shoot together.
Yep. I mean, I'm hidden, so I might as well just do this. I'm gonna, instead of casting a spell, I'm just gonna use my lightning launcher.
Oh.
D20 plus 5 with advantage. That
19.
hits.
And because it's the first hit, I can deal an additional d6 of damage. That's 2d6.
Woo.
7.
The guy that was already damaged goes down. 2 guys left.
I only got a 6 and a 1 though. That's crazy.
Salus.
I wasn't. I thought we were going to finish them off before I got there. Okay. Thalos is gonna. Oh, where is it? Oh, I can't have that cantrip because it's from the new book. Okay, I'll fix that in a minute. Thalos is gonna fire his. Yeah, sorry. I for some reason I think I've accidentally put a spell from the new 2024 rules. So
Starry Wisp is not a thing. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I just realised when I was like,
Do you want to swatch it out for something like? Wait a minute, it's druid spells you got access to, isn't it?
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip's a good one. Yeah.
That's
We'll
fine.
go for Thorn Whip. So I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip to try and whip the one that's in range because it's like a 30-foot range.
It is.
30-foot range, 5 feet, like
But
5 feet area.
Yeah, it's okay. So
So melee
I'll try
spell
and
attack.
Thorn Whip. Yeah.
D20 plus 4.
Oh, yeah. Do I get advantage because I was hidden?
You
or
were
was I not
hiding.
hidden well enough?
You were hiding. They're not particularly observant, these hollows.
Ah, okay. So can I roll another one?
Oh, hell yeah. Roll it again. We'll pick the highest.
Great.
17 hits.
17. Yay! So I will.
To be honest, the
Well,
11. To be honest, the 11 had hit. I was just hoping for a crit.
Oh. Okay. Well, meanie. I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to add on my hunter's mark.
Okay.
And that's the last one I get today. I'll have to have a long rest before I get any more of my
Do you mean-
freebies back.
Do you mean your favorite foe, right?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's for 6 damage.
Oh.
I mean, if you want, you can also pull him closer to you.
Yeah.
And as I pull it closer to me, I'm going to use my bonus action to make my Drake, kind of like charge out and try and bite his head off.
I thought it already
annoying.
used its...
No, that was its reaction.
Oh, nice.
That's why Drake Warden's ridiculous.
Go on then.
Yeah, Drake is surprisingly fun.
And that is that.
Oh, crit!
Oh, okay. So, yeah, my little Drake is gonna do 2d6 plus 2 piercing damage. As he kind of bites down on this poor guy who's now being dragged into his mouth.
Okay, so this is what I imagine happens. He leaps forward, grabs the almost completely done for hollow, shakes him so hard that he goes flying out of his mouth, knocks the final hollow down. Combat over.
Hey, I didn't even have to do anything. She's just standing there glowing in the corona of light on her mace.
She is kind of like a snake, has unhinged its bottom jaw and is very slowly continuing to eat the remaining hollow that he had.
All 8 of them have deadlights float up from them and flow into you.
That's weird. That happened again.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
I don't know.
I like these lights.
Seems like it's a pattern. So apparently, if we kill any of these kind of creatures, it seems we get their soul or something.
Whatever's animating them is jumping ship.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to check the remaining bodies.
You want to check the bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just had whatever they could escape with.
Nothing like identifying one of them or anything.
Just the few fragments of clothing which show that they were indeed Carthenians, just like yourself. It's fairly common to have
Yeah, when you said that, that's exactly what I was thinking of, a Komodo dragon when they eat things.
Yes.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. Well, that's why I did a GIF of the Bosch monitor earlier. But yeah, they would have the fashion of Carthenia, because it's fairly warm in Carthenia, is typically to have like a knee-length wrap of fabric around your waist, almost like a skirt, but it wraps around rather than pull on, pull off, and it's often decorated with golden trinkets, and to also be wearing a broad neck piece. It's fabric, but it's also again got those little gold and gemstone trinkets sewn into it that goes over your shoulders and yeah, protects your shoulders and the back of your neck from the worst of the sun. So yeah.
There's no other like equipment or like interesting items on them at all?
No, these people literally did rely on their magic doohickeys for everything, and so they have.
Alright, so I thought this might have been something I should have said before, but can I check to see if they have their pieces of leucocyte on them?
The leukocyte's gone. They don't have any. Yeah.
I guess they don't have theirs.
Yeah. You can see where some of them had, because some of them have braces that clearly was what they used to store their leukocyte and to summon the magical energy from, and project it out their hand. But
does it look brown or does it look destroyed?
The ones that are still wearing them, there's a big crack in the housing that would have contained the leukocyte. You know?
Okay.
Those that aren't wearing the bracer anymore, you can see where there was clear damage to their arm where the leukocyte exploded. You know?
Yep. Alright, so realizing this, I'm going to check the spot where my what would you call it for? I was going to say where my heart would be. Basically, because that's where my piece was embedded, and see what the hole there feels like. Like, is it there, or is it just like a big chunk of me missing?
It's not there anymore. You don't know what's keeping you alive now, but it's not leukocyte.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. Is the area cracked, or is it just like the piece is missing?
Yeah, the housing is busted.
Frank's gonna see him like searching, and Frank's gonna also look at his ring, you know, where he stored his leukocyte.
It's gone.
And any damage to the hand, or is it...
Yeah, that's basically that's Carfinian clothing. Yep.
Probably with more of a shirt though.
And I still got all my fingers, or is my finger basically
actually
blown clean?
Yeah, that would be fitting that your ring finger's gone along with the ring.
On that point, is Salas able to like check his body? Because obviously he has no idea if he ever had any of this leukocyte chemical that everyone's talking about.
Leukocyte.
Oh yeah,
you said leukocyte. Yes.
I'm going to ask you that.
Leukocyte.
You don't have anything like that on you, or any signs that it had been there at all. But then again, yeah.
Salas, do you mind coming here real quick?
Yeah, Salas like really cautiously walks over, like kind of doing like that kind of half sidestepping that children do when you call them over when when they know they're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, and when he comes over, I'm literally just going to inspect him. Alright,
do an investigation.
Yeah.
Oh no! How close have you got?
If you're within 5 feet of him, you're going to have to make a con save.
Con save.
You could have Frank do it, because, well, I don't
for what,
I don't need breathe.
Poison.
Because I don't breathe, I have advantage against poison saves.
Alright, then you have advantage. You have advantage on this save. Well, you can't be poisoned? Yeah, it's not going to have any effect then. If you can't have the poisoned condition, it's not going to do anything.
Woo! Okay.
But yeah, do an investigation.
Yeah.
We are not sponsored.
19.
19.
God, have you tried that shit? It's not exactly pleasant.
Lucasade?
I was sponsored by OnlyFans.
Oh, if we were, we'd be raking it in. That would be great. Anyway,
Uh,
Watch history.
what was I going to say? So,
19.
yes. You notice something, as you are inspecting him closely, you don't see any sign of that he had been wearing a Lycosite item. But you do notice that he's got unusually bloodshot eyes, rather prominent canines, and his fingernails are rather claw-like and sharp.
Basically, just imagine Tommy has like the wooden stick just examining you. He's like, open your mouth, go. Ah.
Oh, you
If you
can't
make
see his mouth. He's like, most of his face is covered by a death mask, like the kind of thing you find.
Oh,
in
okay,
Doom.
fair enough. Then the only thing that you would notice, well,
Well, you'd see the eyes, and you could probably see some of the teeth, but you wouldn't see like the rest of his face. He's trying to keep it hidden.
Also, to
you
be
do-
fair, that's not what
if-
I'm looking for, so I probably wouldn't like try to look under a mask or anything.
okay, because if he did go there would be something else to point out.
He has another pair of mouth inside his mouth.
No, he doesn't.
That's a moray.
he's not a moray eel or a xenomorph. No.
It's like some kind of alien bullshit. He has a mouth. Died his mouth.
But anyway, so
The mouth
yeah.
comes out of his mouth like, I have no idea what he's talking about. But yeah, realizing it, I'm just going to kind of ask him, have you ever used what's the word again?
Lycosite.
Lycosite. I don't know why I keep getting you mixed up.
Like I say,
So yeah, I'll ask you, have you ever used Lycosite before?
you probably don't remember.
Yes, many times for everything.
I'm a normal human worm, baby.
You'll get it. Yes, I used to Lycosite. We used to do activities with it.
I used to play Lycosite ball all the time.
Yes, this hypercrite thing. Yeah, all the time, yeah.
And I guess
Hypocrite.
Insight.
Is that a different pronunciation of hypocrite? Yeah, insight. Yeah. He's full of shit.
I'm surprised it took this long for him to fail and for someone to actually like get a decent insight check.
I mean, to be fair, I almost got a 20 on that, so I feel like any other. But yeah. Again, that's not really what's bugging me. I'm kind of like piecing together what might have happened.
Mm-hmm.
But now I just have another question. It's like, wait. So if that's not the case with, you know what? That's irrelevant.
Do you want to make
You can-
an insight check? Tell me.
Another one?
Yeah, because that was to see if he was lying, and this is
Okay.
to see if you can put some other clues together. Oh,
20.
Alright, the clues being, this guy is different from the rest of you. You found a grave in the graveyard that somebody had clearly climbed out of, and you have seen evidence that he has collected dead bodies and might even be eating them.
We definitely saw him eating the dead.
He came out of that
We
grave.
saw him eating something.
He came out of that grave.
At this point, like you
What
hear
else was
crunching
around?
noises coming from under the mask.
It wasn't
Leaves?
anything else around to eat apart from dead bodies, really.
Yeah.
And rocks. Unless he was eating rocks.
Nope.
Yep, that is what I'm eating. Lots of rocks. I love those rocks. Yum yum.
Hot, spicy rocks.
Well, I mean, rocks are a good source of iron.
Ha! Used it many times on my own.
So I did a medicine check like a while back, and I got an 18 because I was trying to figure out what those light things were that were coming out.
Okay. Then yeah, it's not really a medicine thing. That would be more of an arcana, but
Well, I ever didn't know that.
I mean, with all your knowledge of medicine, you would not have seen anything like that. So, even though you could fairly perfectly recall everything you'd learned about the mortal body and how it works, you'd still have no idea what that fucking thing was.
Could I roll an Arcana check?
How do the dead people know what it is then?
What? Oh, because
the Shambly people, they said, like, give us your dead lights, or whatever it was, or hollow lights, or something.
Give me your soul.
They called them dead lights, yeah, which would imply that they had seen other not living things die.
Yeah, they're far more suspicious than me.
Yeah.
Dropping cheeky little spoilers.
I found it.
I'm gonna be a pickle. Problem. You'd know that.
And then from there, the Law and Order, dun.
Yeah. So, this whatever came from them is whatever passes for a soul in this strange new situation. I mean, clearly they're already dead, so maybe it's not their soul, it's something else that's animating them. But whatever it is, the energy that motivated them left when their bodies were too damaged to keep going.
And went into us.
And went into you. Giving
This
you
is
more.
not good.
What are they doing to us?
You'll find out when you collect enough.
Gotta catch
Well, that's ominous.
But for now, we're going to put a pin in it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good game, and I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. It certainly looks like Ashley did. And please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Help us get more eyeballs in front of these vids. And
Subscribe to the OnlyFans.
We don't have an OnlyFans yet, but I have considered it from time to time. I have considered it from time to time. Well, I like not to do like the lewd stuff, but I have wondered if it would be an effective medium for offering roleplay adventures. Actually, dungeon master.
We're going to call it Zombie Nerds at Night.
Having people
It
subscribe.
actually is a place where some YouTubers are running to.
Yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you follow the link below to join our Discord community, and that you even, perhaps, nudge nudge, like this so much that you want to support us and encourage us to do more by joining the Patreon as an emotional support goblin, or even joining one of the games as an adventurer. But in the meantime, no matter what role you want, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.
Have a good game.
Good game.